testing my mic levels at the same time.
Technically, all words are made up.
Yeah, none of this is real. It's all a figment of your imagination.
Oh, figments.
Ooh, who would have known? So
Needle
that's
of
kind of my recap for everything that has happened last session. You guys were going to have a semi-discussion on strategy stuff, things bring it up. There's a lot of stuff going on. Have at it.
So, all right, I want to bring up something first for everyone to notate. So, if I understand this right, and Brian, correct me if I'm wrong at any point, our entire mission right now is to literally play through the events of of history, right? Zariel falling and all that. Insert ourselves into Zariel's like basically inner circle so we can be in these moments that were key, right? That were key to Zariel's fall, right? All of everything has to happen exactly as they did, basically, with us being there. We have to alter reality, right? The future, without altering history is basically what it is. We have to go in there, insert ourselves into every scenario leading up to Zariel's fall, while at the same time not altering any scenarios. What this basically means is if we fuck up, if we kill the wrong person, if we stop someone from doing, if we stop certain people from doing certain things, or if we get certain people to do certain things they didn't do originally, we fuck up any chance we have of saving Lavina, getting home, and having all our goals met. We are in like the best case scenario of how to get everyone's... Basically, we're going for the perfect ending right now. If we fuck up or we miss one of those little collectibles that it takes to, you know, get a perfect ending in a game, we're just going to get the good ending, or we're going to get the bad ending, depending on how bad we fuck it up.
Or we're going to die.
Again, bad ending. So, we need...
Secretly, maybe
there can't be any just shoot first, ask questions later type stuff. We need to think about what we do before we do it as characters and as players.
The best
we need to make sure we are asking clarifying questions to the DM. So this is how the scenario is working, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. We need to make sure we are very clear on what every scenario entails. Otherwise, we are going to fuck it up.
The right ending is the one that you choose.
Dehargu, shut up. Not the time for philosophy. I appreciate the attitude.
You see, attitude. I'm actually chaotic evil secretly, guys. I'm nah, okay. There we go.
Napkin.
All right.
Oh,
somehow a magical monkey has appeared and stolen all the napkins and ran.
Rip napkin.
There we go.
Just the napkins? That's it? The napkins?
That's it. Just the napkins.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right,
he was making sure that anytime you eat something like barbecue, it's going to end up on that shirt and never come out.
That's an evil monkey.
Gotcha. Yeah, that fiend.
All right, so objectively, I had the container, which is significant to get that objective completed.
That's right.
Oh.
So,
Brian,
Chuck,
I want to give.
That especially means you need to be careful with that thing. We can't lose it, and if you open it and it ends up capturing the wrong fragment of something, as I'm sure could be a possibility.
Yep, and
it won't be bad.
Okay, and just to be
clarify, the container is a crystal ball.
Okay.
There Chuck, isn't a actual left, way.
There's one napkin. Oh no, I have no napkins left.
I give you a napkin.
Okay.
Like I hand it to you, not like.
What's the print?
Okay.
You gotta describe the print. Has to be a farm animal.
It's a llama.
Fair enough. I'll allow it.
Panda.
Pandas are not farm animals.
Oh, didn't hear the farm.
It could be a farm animal somewhere.
Listen, I will find a farm.
Be a
farm
animal in China. I guarantee you there's a panda farm somewhere. People have panda farms in Minecraft. There you go.
Trash panda.
Okay. Fine.
Trash panda.
Did
Alright.
anyone else want to pipe up and speak to the party?
So as the group goes and starts to talk about game plans and whatnot, Morhazar is going to speak up. If I may interject, my dear friend Oz, I have something I have been wishing to discuss with you, but have been waiting for the right time. Both of our mentors were great friends and allies throughout their years. I too believe that we are good friends, and I implore you to heed my counsel. If you would please hear me out and wait until I am finished before interjecting, would that be alright?
Oz is gonna nod silently.
Do you recall why we went to Lavina's Dreamscape at Maggie's? Just a simple yes or no will do. No need to explain.
Yes.
Well, then you are well aware the reason we did that for Lavina was to regain her memory, which is likely why she was so down when we got her out of there for a little while. But she continued to press onwards, well aware of her situation. She knew full well, by going forward, that she had embraced the reality of the situation and made her decision to join back with Zariel. You have become an adamant follower of Torm, a god of self-sacrifice. If you go this route, you would be breaking the main value of your religion and your god. Not only are you condemning the soul of an angel to remain an archdemon for what likely will be until the end of time, you are also asking for Boris to self-sacrifice in your stead, to take Lavina's place. We have Lavina's husk, which means her soul is not with her body. She also came to this very place with Torn. Her soul very well may already be inside the sword, and she likely has already come to terms with everything and made her decision. I personally do not believe it is our right, our place, or our decision to not only condemn an angel to damnation for all time, but also have one of our allies sacrifice themselves for your cause.
I have to retcon you a little bit, Tristan.
You do? Why?
You weren't in the room when Boris mentioned he would take himself.
And
you were
also,
evil and you were outside.
Gotcha.
Assuming,
So, scrap
assuming
that
I'm
one.
understanding it correctly,
Yeah, scrap
I
that one little
offered to
bit.
sacrifice myself,
Yep.
and didn't the lady like say, you know what, because you're like great, I'm going to give you this other option? Or is that still a thing that's happening? Because I'm fine if it is. I just want to make sure. Was it like she heard that and was like, because of this noble like offer, like here's another option you have?
It was at the time that she was offering this very difficult scenario, and if you fail, then yes, someone would have to give up a little bit. But any more than that, and I would be revealing too much.
Okay, so
Also,
scrap the
can I-
part. Hold on, let me finish. Scrap the
Okay.
part with,
Boris.
Boris, but the same principle. And then to continue on, you know, Lavina would also not wish for this. I wish you would heed my counsel and think very sternly on this before you make a decision on not only the fate of all of us, but the fate of Zariel and the realm.
Okay, I have to say something out of game. What I'm about to say is out of game. Because I want to clarify something with Brian. Brian, I thought that everyone... I thought we were all under the impression that Lavina didn't know her circumstances. The memories she got back, as far as we knew, were not full, true memories. They were that Zariel was her sister or something, and she has to save it. Lavina doesn't know she's a part of that sword. We know that. She
This
does
is
not.
Morhazar's understanding of the situation. So Morhazar very well could be wrong, but this is Morhazar's hypothesis on the situation because she went to go get her memory.
I'm asking Brian for is which understanding is right? Because so that way I can have Oz say yes or no. That is.
To your
I feel like him giving that answer would be metagaming.
To your understanding, you went to Maggie to retrieve her memories.
And her memories that she got were so fuddled that
You guys never delve too much deeper into it, and you took it as spewings of a semi-madman.
So we don't rightfully know what memories she got
Guess
back.
not.
She could well have gotten all of them.
Yes.
As far as I'm concerned, it's a bag full of cats up in her head.
pretty much.
Christ,
All right.
Miko has mentioned
Oz is
before
going
being
to-
like, why would she know these things? Why has she's always been crazy about this? The only time that you guys really had any clarifications to it was one of the characters that you
the
met along
aberration
the
that
way.
was chained down.
Exactly. The Sybarix mentioned that one tidbit, being like, haven't you guys figured it out yet?
Remind me of the tidbit.
Oh.
The Sybarix was just mentioning that she is just merely a fragment of Zariel.
Yeah.
So you guys learned it that way, but
Yeah.
Lavina herself never revealed that, nor did anyone ask her about it. You guys
No, yeah, we
kept
never
all
did.
hush
Right,
hush.
There was a big
Yeah, I was
deal
like, does
about
anybody
not
gonna tell
informing
her?
her.
Like,
Yeah, Boris was all for like, hey, we should tell her, like, what the
Yeah.
hell. But
Orhazar wanted to discuss it with her, but
Oz was the only
Oz said,
person that was
"Everyone
like,
shut up."
no.
no.
I felt
Yeah,
it wasn't
I
my
know.
place
I
to
did.
go against the will of the group.
All right. So anyway, Oz is gonna say, you may be correct. I don't believe she fully understands the weight of what I believe her memories are fuddled. She doesn't know what choice she's making. And maybe by doing what I want to do, I am, in fact, damning myself and an angel to save someone who may not even love me the way I love them. In all of this, you may be correct, my friend. However, I made up my mind that I would do everything in my power to save Lavina. Even if she hates me for all eternity, no matter what damnation I send myself or another angel to, no matter what God may love me or smite me, I made a vow to myself that I would protect her, Lavina. Not Zariel, not pieces of Zariel, because that's not what Lavina is. Lavina is, as far as I've known her, her own being. She's made her own decisions. There was a time before she had her memories where she didn't need, to know her relation to Zariel in order to make her own decisions and become her own person. She most certainly didn't need the part of her knowing that she was related in some way to Zariel to encapsulate me. So I do appreciate your counsel. And all the meanwhile, I will be doing what I'm doing and trying to achieve the goal I'm trying to achieve. I will be keeping in mind everything you have said and everything everyone else has told me, everything everyone has sacrificed. But that does not change my goal and what my goal has been since I laid eyes on her. It is to protect her. And that will not change.
Well, I would like to just say one thing onto that, which is, in your eyes, which would be the wiser, to bring the soul of merely a fragment of a angel that was just the sword of said angel, to be its own entity, which is still just a fragment of a celestial, a fragment of an angel, and not a true angel in of herself, or the salvation of an actual angel in its entirety.
Should we succeed in this quest,
Which we very well might not.
This may be a moot point. Could not a greater angel like Zariel resolve the situation herself? Couldn't she give the breath of life to Lavinia?
That is possibly very true as well, because she was the one who
speak
created her.
wise, Hobgoblin, but unfortunately there's a flaw for it. Could you take off your arm and breathe life into it?
I suppose with the proper magic, but it would be a disgusting abomination.
It was a very unique and special ritual performed to ensure that possibility of redemption was there. To proceed of the same thing would cause an equally powerful person to do the said ritual again. And then you're back to square one, would you not?
So the only way to get save Lavina, there is no other way other than saving Lavina means damning Zariel.
Precisely.
Damning and not damning Zariel means trying to save Lavina.
Yes, the decision is either to save a fragment of the angel that was the sword made into a soul to be its own entity and being, or the actual redemption and resurrection of a true angel. Which this entire issue also is.
And I believe I need time to think on it. And believe me, I'm sure we'll have plenty of time to think on what we're doing as we're doing it.
Time. Funny you mentioned.
Well, I fear as we get into the thick of it, I do not think once we get back in time there will be a way out. So.
Yeah. Once you're there, you're there for the time frame, but ultimately, it would be dependent on your decision now. Will depend on what part I send you to. Whether it just be the final trial to release the sword from its seal so you can take it on your merry way to go visit Zariel, wherever she may be. She's probably in a flying fortress by now. Or if I decide to send you to the very beginning of it. It's a raid upon a town. I believe I mentioned the third option to save both, but that requires flawless ingenuity. And failure would lead you right back to this scenario. Either you save one or the other.
The only way of saving both would be to...
If there is a chance we can save both,
at the beginning and essentially do the best we can while keeping the events of the past the same, correct?
You have to keep the events themselves the same, but you have to change the thoughts. That's the trick.
The thoughts. Boris is not smart, man. Can you elaborate?
You're trying to save a fragment of an angel. The fragment that was taken apart was her righteousness, her goodwill, her side of her that cared.
Which she's missing now.
She is currently missing that. There was one event within her time frame before her fall where she lost that. And that was during the time where she could not come to save a town in need, even though they devoted themselves to her and saw her as their guardian. She let those people down.
We need to make sure she doesn't lose that part of her?
More or less. We can take it.
Exactly.
We need to save that.
Because she is bound to lose it in the time stream anyways, to make as such. So why not take it for yourselves?
But if I'm understanding it, we have to make sure that she keeps it, which means she will help the town.
You see, emotions are such an odd thing. I say
Still
take
halt?
it. I say take it. I say take it. But emotions are such an odd thing that they can overflow. It's not so much that you're taking the part that needed to be creating Lavina. You're taking the overflow from successfully protecting a town and allowing her to arrive on time to save the town. But the town still has to fall.
So we're just skimming off the top.
Exactly. You see, I'm being very convoluted about this, but that's pretty much how it works. It's a very fickle aspect.
Boris will follow the other people's lead on this.
So the plan is save as many. So when I say we get sent back to the town. Everyone agrees. The plan is to save as many townsfolk as we can.
We're gonna fill Dariel with so much joy.
Don't save it. Boris is uncomfortable.
I feel
it won't all fit in that crystal.
You're literally sitting next to one of the strongest mages ever who used to serve Zariel. Please stop.
Well,
You see, you guys.
What do we have to do? What do we have to do to take it after we have achieved this?
All right. So let me first and foremost. I told this previously, and it seems like you guys are going to have a very rough time with this. You're not saving the town. You're changing the thoughts. When the town was destroyed, do you think the people that were left were grateful for their savior to come and save for the few people there as they watched their families murdered and eaten?
So we need to.
So yes, you have to save the
have
people.
to be there to
But
be
those
grateful,
people-
but the town must fall.
Yes. So the people who died in that time still have to die.
oh shoot.
Ooh.
But the people who
How?
did live have to live. But they have to feel
Okay.
grateful for her coming.
How? What?
Okay.
Our job is to
Yeah.
ensure that she ends up making it to said town, which will still result in everyone dying. It's just
No, so Oz is gonna pipe up and he's going to say, changing minds is something I feel I am rather good at. Leave that part to me. Let's just worry about, the rest of you can just worry about, making sure we live to see that moment.
To change the mind of masses ungrateful is a devastating task.
So change the mass thoughts.
But
Get
if
the
I
town
don't,
to fall.
none of this will matter. Now, will it?
Mass suggestion.
Then the town must fall, and then we have to get the part of Zariel.
Because you're going back into a specific point in time. It's not so much where I'm going to send you back to town and you can go fuck off wherever you'd like. You're going to be in that town. Anything past that is just pretty much going to be a smoky haze. You'll actually take physical damage. Sorry. Psychic damage from that. It'll hurt your mind to go outside the confines of my spell. And after the end of those said transgressed events, you will then move over to the other event where she actually takes up her fall. I shouldn't say take up, where she condemns herself for the fall. Giving up the one little bit of righteousness where you must not be spotted by the one man who can destroy all of what I've prepared. You realize that you're going back in time, but it doesn't mean that the greater beings there do not know as such. You will
That
be
was going
in the
to be one
same
of my
room.
questions.
You will be in the same room as Asmodeus. I hope you understand the weight of what I'm saying.
One mistake, and we will get ourselves killed right there.
Or slaves. Slaves is probably a better option. He needs more servants during that time.
Boris could be a good slave. He can lift heavy things. He could be
I like how
slave
optimistic you are.
muscle. Listen, Boris is making the most. If I'm most likely to die, I gotta, make the most out of it.
All right. So, from what we got right here, this is going, like I said, it's not going to be an easy task. So, somebody needs to be able. We have to be able to change the mass thought. Who is going to be tasked with that? How are we gonna?
Well,
I already said if
thing we have a
anyone,
bard.
if anyone could change the thought of the masses, it is me.
Yep.
My voice is my most powerful weapon.
All right.
Well, you see, you also have to be careful with what you say. People were untrusting when it came to certain aspects of life.
What do you mean?
I mean, as I said, watch your words. As I said, you guys are trying to attempt pretty much the impossible. If you say one thing that goes against their culture, their ideals, their beliefs, their ideologies, you've lost.
All right. Could you give us?
Then allow me to recall this town we're visiting, or we have to go to. They are very, very much followers of Dario.
They're devotees to Zariel. They mainly worship Lanther? What's his name?
Lathander?
Fuck. Yeah, that guy.
Does
Lathander.
Oz know who this is?
God of the dawn.
Yeah, the
think.
sun, dawn, brightness, light.
Raw.
Pretty much.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Maybe they'll like a wall of light.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
All Oz is gonna look around and say, all I know is that if I'm going to do the talking, you're all gonna have to do some acting. You think you
Boris
can all do that?
is magnificent actor.
We'll try.
Follow
I'm
my
curious.
lead
I'm curious. Are you guys going to enter in? Because you guys have kind of discussed things, yes, but
Yes, I'm ready.
all right.
I'm ready.
All right. Well,
I do not believe we are. I think we need to think more on battle plans and strategy as far as how to take out foes and what all we have at our disposal
Well,
as far as spells and
To
abilities.
a large extent, we'll need to see the terrain, but yes.
And the nature of the enemies.
Oh, I can tell
Is
you
there
the
any-
enemies.
Oh.
They're the same
well,
as
that
the
would be
ones
very
outside.
oh,
Knolls.
So
oh god.
Lots and lots of knolls.
Is there a perspective that we're not going to at least not face
Boris
the
is
God
sick
Slayer,
of gnolls.
right?
Oh, yeah, he's the one leading the charge.
Oh,
of course he is. Why wouldn't he be?
well,
Boris
Nice.
will just bump chests with him again.
Boris, you had a strong rapport with him.
yes, you could do it again.
Yeah, just keep them distracted.
Just say the same things you said before. It will work.
You guys understand how long you must hold for within
7
this
days?
timescape.
Right?
Almost
7
a
days?
week.
Almost a full week. Understand that you have approximately 12 hours before the first one. When night falls will be the first start of the time lapse, because my spell isn't perfect. I'll tell you that much. So you basically will jump into the 12 hours of time that you have to observe, understand, get to know the people before the raid, for lack of a better term, begins.
I looked at Morzar. Do you believe that's sufficient time for us to prepare ourselves?
12 hours to discuss should be plenty.
I think we're all in agreement then.
All right.
Now, realize that this is me manipulating time, so some obscurities may occur.
What kind of obscurities?
Nothing to notate. It's just a fair warning.
How many times have you cast this spell?
How about I tell you the percentage of successful casts is 100%.
You don't ask a lady how many times she's manipulated time.
I mean, if
Well,
we're-
would you
if
count
we're
zero
part-
as zero attempts and 0 successes as 100%, or would you count
I
that
have
as 0%?
cast it at least once.
Okay.
And I think if we're part of the equation for the time manipulation, I feel like it's perfectly reasonable to ask a lady how many times she's manipulated time.
Hmm.
Is it
Anyways,
though?
yes,
It's kind of
we're-
like asking a lady her age. I find that rather offensive.
I wouldn't ask. You look beautiful for whatever your age is, but asking
Wow,
your
you
age
hit on a
would kill
granny?
me.
Wow, you have low standards.
Hit on?
Wow.
Excuse me?
Wow.
He's in a bad dry streak, so he just
I see. I see.
It was simply kindness. Boris has no time for love. He was
I
turned
tapped
on by a
Boris on the
damn
shoulder.
succubus.
Oh, you've definitely hit rock bottom then, dear.
Oh no.
Damn.
Let's go back in
Now you're
time.
getting
Let's go back in
fucking-
time and forget the shame.
You know what? You're not beautiful.
maybe we can
Fine.
go back. And,
You're getting burned by a
Oh.
freaking granny wizard.
Oh.
Go back in time and help Boris.
I mean, I could use the spell for that, but it might be a little hard for you to unseal this. And she kind of points to the dais that holds the sword.
Hmm.
No.
Valid point. On we go. Then.
Well,
So you guys
So-
plan to do the impossible.
let's
Is that the
first,
agreement?
Plan to do
Let's-
our damnedest.
let's write the objectives down here. So everybody knows their job, their role, because all I know.
We'll
Yeah.
bring honor to
Mace
our
to the face.
ancestors.
All right.
Are you
I
guys
guess.
prepared?
Well,
Mentally, anyways. Because there's no way you're physically prepared for what's to come.
As much as we can be.
I guess so. Just where's
I'm prepared to do whatever I need to do.
before? I just want to know what's the telling sign to when the container is ready to use. Will I see it?
Oh, it's not so much of ready to use. You see how the crystal ball seems
Mhm.
clear?
Yes.
As you watch it and you're in close proximity, you'll see a yellowish liquid begin to fill.
All right.
So you have to stay within close proximities of Zariel's damnation.
Fair enough.
The most stealthiest should be the one with the task.
Oh well,
I think that actually
Oh,
might be you.
that might be me.
Because as I stated, if you're spotted, things will turn sour almost instantly.
Oh well. I
Does
guess
anyone have access to greater invisibility? Because that would drastically help. And we are well. I'm pretty sure that Godslayer has
I
true
wouldn't
sight,
be.
but greater invisibility.
Yeah.
might help.
I think maybe an illusion would be better than even invisibility.
Well, that's all up for you guys to discuss. I'm pretty sure you guys are all prepared. You want to get into the town, start talking with the townsfolk, see everything. Don't buy anything.
Oh no.
Toodaloo.
Why not?
We doing the magic?
Hey, look.
Boris is going to buy everything.
He buys something the butterfly fly
Alright.
have.
Traveling through the timescape through the wormhole, if you so choose, was a little more
Let's
of
do
a
the time warp
tight
again.
squeeze for some of you. So I need to have a con save from all 6 of you.
Oh, nice guys.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Here-
Con save? Oh, fuck yeah. Plus 10.
I'm happy. +8, but still.
+1.
+6.
Oh man.
20,
I think
20,
I
Oh, hey,
made it.
look at that
10,
total number.
4, 1.
So the
Mine is
con
plus 6,
save
so
of-
I'm
I have plus
10.
10, so it's still 11.
I've had plus 8.
So you're 18 to Hagru.
I'm at a 17.
It's like god tier save. It's a 30.
16 and lower is going to take 3d6 damage.
Oh.
Psychic.
Ooh.
So
So
13?
it's, yep.
You're mine.
Minor obscurities.
Thank you, temp HP.
Yeah.
Minor obscurities, I guess.
Only
Yeah,
took 4
they're-
damage. Let's go.
They're just the minor obscurities.
We just magically. Whew.
Shwing!
Dun, dun.
This town already fucked up before they even got attacked. What the hell?
It is.
Yeah.
You enter the town and you see
Wow.
that it is
Place.
a little
No wonder they
more
worship
on
Gaia.
the poor side. Your understanding of this town is it hasn't been able to be well kept. You don't see very many traders or caravans coming through here. It's almost desolate, barren.
Interesting.
You do
Well,
not
this
see
is-
anyone truly outside the homes. You kind of hear rattlings and talks between the holes within the walls, but there is one bard singing at the end of the path.
Well, I look at Oz and I'm like, fellow
Yeah.
bard, maybe
We have 12
could.
hours to spend, so.
Is
some-
this what your world looks like?
Oh, yeah, this is, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the poor side. My friendly neighborhood.
This is like my
hobgoblin.
village, except there's no snow
Does
and there's
DeHargu
not a lot
have
of
a
kids.
hood?
There's no kids
Does
running
DeHargu
around.
have a hood?
Yeah.
You might want to put that on. You have to remember, in this realm, hobgoblins aren't always the most welcome everywhere.
Very well.
Well, I mean, in some ways,
Well-
probably. I see that
Then
bard over
again,
there.
neither are my kind. So Oz is going to take. Oz is actually going to take the form of his mentor and father figure, Leonthorn.
Okay.
Oz now looks like a high elf with
Well
a black ponytail.
Mm.
Oh, anyway, and then Oz is gonna be like, just sort of hang back. See
Yes,
what we have
sure.
here. And Oz is gonna start walking walking slowly down the road, seeing what he can see on his way to the bard.
Okay.
Be
Well,
sure that we do not interact with people much, if at all, because we could, again,
Well,
screw things up if we.
As I've mentioned earlier, just do take note that any part of the map that is not physically there is just a smoky haze. You also have an understanding that going above 100 feet above you is also a smoky haze.
Oh, God, I'm
okay, fair enough.
freaking.
We're in the snow globe, guys.
Pretty
Right.
much. That's a very good representation.
Yeah.
Except there's
Do
no
I-
walls and
Do I
just
see
damage.
anything?
Yep.
Do I see anything walking? While I'm walking, Brian?
Give me a perception of yourself. You're able to notice that eyes peer at you from cracks in the windows.
Mm. Well, I guess.
Boris is gonna follow Oz.
All right,
I'm
fire it
gonna-
up.
What do I see to the south of me on the door?
The door?
Yeah. What's like the sign says? Does it
The
say
sign
anything?
there?
Yeah.
It says Carol's Tannery.
Carol's Tannery. All right. Well,
It's a tannery. Interesting.
you guys
When
want
are
to
we
check out
supposed to
this
buy
tannery? Not supposed to
Even though
buy
it's
anything.
Chuck, you know what a tannery is, right? Everyone here knows what a tannery is. I want to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's where you make leather.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay. Yes, it's a leather
Yeah.
worker.
Yeah.
As long as we all know.
Going down
It's not a
south.
common term.
I do not think it'd be wise to interact with the locals, but that is just me.
Just
And
simple
we were
questions.
warned.
Simple questions. Won't.
Actually,
You
I
would be
thought-
surprised.
Fair enough.
What's her name literally told us to interact with some of the people.
Or did he?
So,
We gotta change the hearts and minds.
Yeah. So, do you want to follow up with me? You know, you're a good cop, I'm bad cop.
That's yeah, that's the Hearts and Minds campaign, right?
So who's going where?
Oh God.
I'll follow Morhazar for now.
I'll go
Morzar, where are you headed?
Morhazar does not.
I'll go with Chuck.
Yeah. We're gonna.
Morhazar is very skeptical to do anything because he doesn't want to fuck with anything.
All right, I'll just.
So
Yeah, just don't go bone your mom. That's all. Marty.
So can I tell, as I get closer, can I tell what the bard is singing? Is it a song I recognize, Brian?
Oh God, just thinking of that.
It is not.
Like a parrot.
It is not a song
Just
that you
sort yourself
recognize.
a little.
What race is he?
He is human, oddly enough.
He's speaking in common.
He is not. He's speaking in Elvish.
Oh,
Well, what is he? What is? Can I tell any? Like, do you have like
cannot
words for me?
You cannot identify the song itself, and as a matter of fact, you are able to identify that his Elvish is mostly slang, obscured, almost as if he's insulting.
Oz is going to walk up and say, "Well, that's an interesting tune you're playing there, my friend."
Boris is staying close to him, kind of being like the muscle, but he's not saying anything.
He stops singing to look at you, and he says, "Welcome, heretic."
Oz is
Okay.
going to kind of just blink and be like, "Are elves not welcome here?"
Elves were the very ones who caused this.
Oh.
Our town was in one piece, at least. So after you destroyed everything, robbed us of half of our things, saying it was all for the greater good of the forest here, you think you're really welcomed?
You'll have to forgive me. You see, I figured that taking a more friendly form would make me a little more presentable, but obviously this
So
was not
you're
the
a
form.
liar.
Great start, guys.
Good luck.
So
Abort!
you don't come here
Can
truthful.
I talk?
to
You
what
guys
you
just gonna
are?
keep yelling?
Keep going. Don't worry. You got this.
Hearts and minds. Hearts and minds.
Normally, what I normally am is not normally welcome in places, so I do apologize. Would it make you feel more comfortable if I looked as I originally did? As a one fellow bard to another, I do again apologize, and I'm going to go back into my changeling form.
Ugh.
Don't worry, Boris is also sickened by it. It's understandable. You get used to it.
Are
It
you
doesn't
here to
smell
buy
like
wheat
anything,
again?
though.
Are you here to demand us of our wheat, Goliath? Here to take everything from us again, too?
Now, this may be a misunderstanding. I do know a lot of my race does commit acts like this. I can assure you the tribe I came from grew their own crops, however meager they may be on their snowy top. Actually, our village did not look much unlike this one, even in its wrecked state. It is honestly more comfortable than mine probably was. I am here to take nothing
Boris
from
here is from a land much, much distant from this one, I assure you. He's not.
I'm just a traveler. of
We're
sorts.
simply
I'm here
travelers
to take
coming
none.
through.
Travelers at a time at this. It seems mighty suspicious to me.
I'm sure it does. But
Probably
anything
sent
would look
here
suspicious.
from some noble to claim this land as his own.
Ha!
Oz is going to
Hired
look
mercenaries.
almost like Oz is gonna visibly wince and say, "No noble sends me anywhere."
Boris is gonna laugh and spit on the ground
Oh,
and go.
you say that.
Okay.
You say that. but you're a paid mercenary for a fact. And you also dress relatively nice here. You come armed to the teeth.
Boris is gonna laugh and spit on the ground and say,
These guys are getting roasted.
"We are no mercenaries. We are warriors. Boris fights not for coin, but for honor. There is no honor in serving nobles who lie, steal, and harm those they should be
So
taking care of.
serving bandits is better then.
I am serving no one. I am serving Boris.
You serve yourself, a self-serving Goliath.
I like to think of it as such.
Oz is gonna say, look, I see what's going on here. Why don't we settle this the Bard's way?
Perhaps there's a place to get a drink, Morzar.
We can't buy
Understand that
Can't
I
buy
am not a
anything.
bard, I am merely a minstrel, and the mayor of this town at your service.
It's hard to watch this, isn't it?
I just hear this conversation. And I'm like, well, let's not.
So you guys can collect your thoughts. We're gonna move over to the others. Chuck, you are at the door.
How's the door? Can I just open it?
The door is locked.
Oh. Well.
Is there like a?
What's your
open
passive
side?
perception? I should actually say that before rolling. Forget that. What's your passive? 18?
18, yep.
You actually hear slight breathing on the other side of the door, as if someone's just standing on the other side.
I'm just gonna say, I
got
see.
passive 13. Does that let me hear it?
Unfortunately, you would not be able to hear that breath.
I will inform him regarding it, saying like, I do hear some hearing on the other side. Seems like somebody's on the, just guess
Oh,
waiting
do you
at the
wanna-
door.
Do you want to move on, or? is there something in-
We're just, just trying to see and travel. I just knock on the door and saying like, I saw this was and then I just speak out. I see this is a tannery. Is the shop closed or is it available?
I'm sorry. I'll pay you your money next week. Please, just give me some time.
Well, we're not here to take anything.
How can I trust you?
We're just travelers. That's all.
Travelers at this time? I don't.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's a long day for us. Sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Just a long day. We are just here just to, we just wanted to ask, simple questions about this place because, as being new
you
here.
See a hidden latch from the door open up, and you see eyes poking through. And she says, I can't trust you, but if you leave your weapons a little further away, then I'll speak with you.
I look at Crisis and saying,
This-
I give him my
Maybe-
pistol.
Maybe we'll just come back.
You take my pistol, and then...
Or I'll hold your stuff.
Oh, okay. My daggers.
Every 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Good sir.
Yes.
Where were you storing all those?
It's just behind my back, I guess. Just handiwork, protection on the roads.
Okay. You see her close the latch,
Mhm.
open up the doors slowly.
Mhm.
She says, "It's small, but." And she sits down on a chair on the bed over in the corner.
Mhm. Yep. Oh.
You see that she has a few tools scattered about, kind of like ones
Yeah.
used for sewing leather. You see a few
Okay.
padded armors, kind of about the abode, kind of hanging, all dyed different colors: black, red, green.
Okay.
You getting feedback? Oh,
Yeah, this is quite the nice place you have here, miss. Well-crafted leather I see here.
It's Carol.
Carol.
Thank you. It's the only way I've been able to make a living after my father passed away in the last culling, if you want to call it that.
Gotcha. That's yeah. I appreciate the people who keep
We've been attacked by elves, Goliaths, gnolls, even a few goblins come by every so often just to take whatever gold we can get. Debt collectors, if you will.
I basically do a nice gesture and say I apologize to hear that.
Hell, 30 years ago we were attacked by a dragon too. I mean, why? Why can't people just leave us be?
Sometimes life is tough. My life has been tough too. We all experience it one way or another. But
Do you live in constant anguish and agony, not knowing if you'll see the next day?
you know what? It happens. It's every day. It's like that.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Thank you. This lifted a little bit, if anything, some weight off my shoulders.
Sure.
Hearts
Absolutely.
and minds.
I can
Good job.
sell you one of my armors if you're so interested.
No. How about this? You don't need I don't need that. I have this, crafted armor here, but I will take 100 gold and give it to her.
Did you? What is this for? Did you want to bed me? Is this what you're offering?
No, this is for the person you owe to, whoever that is. I hope it helps.
I thank the generosity, but honestly, I can't accept all this.
Mm,
I'll be
Fair
dead
enough.
by tomorrow if anyone knows I have this.
really? Okay, I do apologize then if that's the case. I take it back. I try to help as best I can, but yes.
If you walk out with one of my armors and buy, then I'd be able to justify the amount.
You're not supposed to buy anything! This is a... Are we... Is it supposed to... If we buy anything... Or is it... Can we take it and then just put it somewhere else? Oh my god. Unfortunately, in the case here...
Outside of game, if you give her, even if you just gave her gold freely, and if she did take it, that in of itself would fuck reality.
Okay.
I don't know how much. I don't know how much the little things
Bleed on the
matter
ground.
in this case.
Did I miss anything?
Yeah,
important?
we're coming into the discussion whether I should buy something, but I remember stating we don't buy anything, right? Or else we're in trouble.
What if I take a poop in the bushes? Like a
The
There's
butterfly
probably shit
effect,
all over the place.
the
So
butterfly effect
Right.
will go
Yeah.
into effect, and it will completely change all of reality. Avernus
Oh god,
will
we
become
gotta
a
hold it, guys,
paradise.
for a week.
Oh, yeah, we got a week to go here in a case like that.
But in the
the
same
timeline
retrospect,
get
do
clowned.
you understand that the timeline you may have been here at this time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where is this in relation? Do I know where this place is?
You did. You made that history check previously. You
Oh,
know
yeah.
the town.
Yeah.
You know
I
the
tried
town. You made a religion check. So you know the town. You know it was dedicated to Zariel, and you also know that it was completely decimated and destroyed by gnolls.
Well,
Yeah.
Like you know they were having a rough time, and then the last nail in the
How
coffin
many
for
years
this
back
town.
did we go?
on the scale of like buying or giving gold could give them enough money to get better gear to
To
possibly
your
not get completely
understanding,
destroyed.
it was before any of you were alive.
yeah. So buying anything is going to be a significant change.
It
I guess.
could.
Yes. Good.
Because putting gold in this town's pockets could net them being able to get better
Win.
gear to be able to survive
Yeah.
you
To
know,
win.
the onslaught.
Gotcha.
I have to rectify one thing there.
Mm-hmm.
I did mention before here that it would be 12 hours before the Null raid. And I also mentioned that no traders or caravans has come to the town.
Okay.
So even having money wouldn't change their opportunity to buy.
Okay, so if I buy, okay, all right. So if I,
But the person who ends up with that money might be able to change.
Right, the knoll that loots this place would be able to change
Gotcha.
its history.
okay. So, oh my god, am I gonna do something evil? Oh god, I don't know. I don't want to do this. You know
Mercy
that?
killing.
No. All right.
Well,
How much is it? How much is the leather? I asked. Like just like nicely.
I sell them for the black ones, since they're easier to dye. They're 20, and then the ones that are colored are 30.
Okay.
So I don't want to be that guy. But
I whistle at Owen. And
Oh.
try to get him to come over to me.
It looks like I'm sorry. It looks like I'm getting called. My boss needs me.
so really quick, out of game.
But yeah.
I don't want to be
Seems
that
a little
guy.
shiny,
Yeah, he is.
radiant almost.
Yeah, but no, I do. Thank you for telling me the stories, and I
Do be
I hope-
weary, traveler. This is sour times for this town.
yes, I understand too. Yeah, and I nod, and then I gesture away. Thank you for the
See
phone
her-
call.
She walks behind and closes the door and locks it.
Okay.
Good. I asked him if he learned anything valuable.
No, this place looks like it got wrecked, and I look at Oz and Morris. I'm like, yeah, those guys are not gonna be in a good situation.
Tell Owen.
It had to be Goliath.
Tell Owen. You
Elves, that's
probably
one
don't
thing I
want to get.
decided to turn into.
You probably don't want to get too attached. I'm
Mm,
pretty sure like most of these people don't make it.
nod. Yeah, I nod.
All right. So, middle group here. Did you have anything you wish to do?
Morthar is going to say to Dahargu, I
know
think
what?
it'd be wisest for one of us to go with each of the group to babysit. We are the smart ones. I do not feel safe leaving them to venture on their own.
Very well. Have you a preference?
I suppose I'll go with Oz and Boris if that suits you.
Good luck.
Thank you. I will need it.
What the fuck?
All right. So you two are back at your conversation. He introduced himself as a minstrel and the mayor.
So
God.
it seems like
So Oz is going to look and say, the mayor. Well, I believe perhaps we got off on the wrong foot. I understand how it is to be untrusting due to previous
Feather,
events.
claw, who knows? You didn't seem to say true to one form. Who's to say that you're not an Arakora? Who's to say that you aren't one of the goblins trying to collect debts from these poor people?
obviously you seem to value truth very highly, especially, and you are very wary because we lied right at the gate. So let me set the record straight. There are 6 of us. We are warriors. We have weapons. We are not here to fight. We are not here to steal. We are not here to coax money out of any of you. We are a band of adventurers who roam around and try to do good deeds best we can. There is not one evil soul in our party. If you find it so, you may banish us. You are the mayor. This is your
Do you
town.
kill a man?
It depends. I
you
have killed.
You have killed a man. And you still
I am
claim
marking
to
this
be good?
conversation with truth. In the vast moral of the sense, yes. I have killed to protect myself. I don't think doing so makes a man evil. I think if any person here was armed and able to, killing someone to protect themselves and defend their property is well within their moral compass and moral right. Doing so would make them no lesser of a person.
Oh,
I'm Scottish again.
So instead of
Oh, Scott.
so
Sorry.
instead
Lord.
of reprimanding the person, taking away what they could have done for harm, and then carrying them over to the rightful authorities at the time for the town, the place, letting them see goodness from yourself, you still think it's okay to kill?
You know,
I think it's highly dependent on the
Oz is
scenario.
going to,
If
Highly-
someone
is
is
the guy-
attacking
Brian,
with
is this guy sitting or standing?
This guy is sitting on the steps that are to the statue.
If Oz were to sit on the ground, how low comparatively would it be?
If you sit on the ground, you'd be like, your head would be like at about his chest.
Okay. Oz is going to sit on the ground cross-legged, and he's going to look up at the guy, and he's going to say, "A wise man once told me that if you expect to gain the ability to speak, you need to first have the thought of listening. So I would like, my friend here has stated, we like to help people, albeit a little chaotically at times. We do our best to do good. And I believe I would like to hear why this village has become as the way it is. And what has led the people and yourself to be so sour toward outsiders. As I do, whether you believe me or not, understand mistrust. So, tell us the story, please. We are here to listen. Isn't that right, gentlemen? And I'm going to look to Boris and Morhazar.
yes, ultimately we are, and Boris is also going to sit on the ground.
Tristan, Morhazar, you do anything as you arrive?
No, I kind of take in what's going on.
Do you remain standing?
Are both of my compatriots sitting, or is it just Oz?
They are both sitting.
Then yeah, I'll sit. And I will go ahead and chime in and say, "Good day, sir. My name is Morhazar Nilden. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance."
Do you happen to know a white dragon?
I do not. I have never met a dragon before.
Dragonborn? Born half dragon? Never met a dragon?
Well, we are but half dragon. We are descendants of dragons, but we are not dragons ourselves.
He stares at you for only a moment, skeptical looking. Then he lets out a sigh, closes his eyes, and then looks at the three of you sitting down, and goes, "Within the last 40 days, this town has been decimated, for lack of a better term, 4 times. Each from the varying groups. All for their own reasons, all for their own gain. It's a poor town in the middle of the forest. We have 3 people who are actually able to fight. The rest of them are peddlers, people who don't want to fight, people who wish to just live out their lives. But time and time again, we are robbed of the one thing we wish: peace. Peaceful life. We don't care for killing. We don't want one to die for us. We don't want one to be killed by us. What is the point of justice if the person who did the wrong has no chance to redeem?
It's a wonderful way of looking at things. Personally, like I'm staying with the theme of honesty, I think it's foolish. However, that does not discount me from believing that it's a wonderful thing to seek. Now, you've made it clear you've been attacked many times in the past 40 days. My band, we are strong adventurers, warriors, would be happy, if I may speak for all of us, to stay and hope to maybe counteract if it were to happen again. Obviously, you are distrustful. I understand that. We're welcome, that we're happy to maybe stay on the outskirts of town or wherever you would have us, if it would make you more comfortable.
What do you gain?
Nothing. What do you gain by not helping someone in need? You gain peace, like you said. Maybe you don't kill somebody, maybe you get someone who made a bad decision, seek redemption. It's a noble thing to do. Just like you believe in that, we believe that if we can help, we should help. We have skills, we have abilities. We need to put these to use to help. That's our belief.
You'll have to forgive me, but you have to understand my suspicions here.
Of course. You have been
Saying
put through hell.
6 armed adventurers show up almost immediately after our latest raid, where pretty much all of our gold and large majority of our belongings were taken. Wish to show up and protect us for free. And the understanding of goodwill.
Oz is going to stand up before anyone else can respond, and he's going to look at the guy and say, "If you don't believe we'll do it for free, then here is our price. You rethink your outlook on outsiders. And if you believe..."
My belief has long been gone.
My dear friend Oz, these people have been pillaged and had most of, if not all of their things taken. I understand the aspect of him not trusting us and trying to see if we could make an arrangement for payment, but I do not believe that they probably have even enough to pay us, especially 6 of us.
I don't think you were listening. The payment
please allow me.
The
payment is what?
Payment is that they rethink their stance on outsiders. Not every outsider is bad.
Oh.
That's literally what I said the payment was.
Oh, gotcha.
With listening.
No, I
To
just
change someone's outlook and thoughts. Well, usually actions speak much louder than words.
Then let us act.
Yeah, go ahead, act. Speaks to the townsfolk. Convince them you're not bad people. A lot of them will be skeptical. Hell, half of them probably won't even talk to you.
All we ask is the opportunity. You are the mayor of this town. However thrashed it has been, it is ultimately these
Mayor.
people fall onto your responsibility. So, of course, we want to do this right if we're going to help. We want to talk to you
Hey,
first.
Brian,
I'll be right
what
back,
is
my
the
food, sir.
statue?
Huh?
The statue he's sitting under. What is that a statue of?
It is the statue of the angel Zariel.
Oh my god. That would be hilarious if that's the case. That's only if
Oz is going to...
Ugh.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So Morazar goes ahead and chimes up. If I may, your town, that is a statue of Zariel, is it not?
Ah. This old thing?
Yes.
You look at the base of it and you see it's covered in moss. You look towards the top and you see that it's been weathered. Few generations back, they erected this monument in favor of Zariel, the blind angel, to be the guardian of this town. But as time would have it, it seems that we've been forgotten, lost. We've gone through so much, and yet they still not show, they still not care. All of us here truly believe that was just nothing more than a folk tale. A story you tell the children to keep their hopes up for a better day, thinking someone's looking out for you.
Well, I am a man of religion, and
I have a question.
Let me guess. You are a dragonborn. So I assume, since you guys claim to be good, you're going to be for Baphomet. Sorry, Bahamut.
Yes, I am a follower of Bahamut, although I have studied other religions as well. I also
I'll have to question this down after.
I also agree with many of the beliefs of Torm. But if nothing else, maybe see us come in this time as a sign of, righteousness from Zariel to maybe protect your town. See it as, an act of faith.
To be mercenaries sent from Zariel.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
No, I am not saying that we are. No, I am not saying that we are, but I'm saying that maybe, the
seems like
the angel in which you follow might have, put something in motion to allow us to just happen across this town to help you. The gods work in strange ways. And I'm actually going to use my 1 second. Let me see. Let me find it. It's my forceful presence as a charisma persuasion check to try to, which gives me advantage on said check to try to sway him into thinking that we are meaning no harm, that we are of goodwill, and that maybe it is a sign of faith that we have come
added?
to charisma. That would be, persuasion. It is plus 10.
28.
And that's with advantage as well.
I did roll twice.
Okay.
Do not make me regret. Because if it comes down to it, I will personally hunt you 3 down.
Hey, we're not included. No offense.
Brian,
if I do you any harm, I will assure you myself that I will do the deed myself.
I'm glad we're not the ones.
I would not allow my honor to be tarnished and go against my word.
Boris is damaged
On my
his own
faith,
mother once.
I assure you.
all right, I have a question outside of game that I've been trying to ask. This is kind of a dumb question. Do gods have an instrument of choice? I know a lot of them have like a weapon. Gods have an instrument of choice?
Not really.
Some of them do. If they're
Only the ones
Does
that are
either-
specific to it. Like if they're catered to
Yes.
music, then yes, they're
Correct.
going to have an instrument of choice. But if they're not
The god of
catered
sun
to...
they believe in?
No.
Would that have an...
No.
No. Okay.
No.
it might be like a
So
hammer.
Oz is going to...
Yeah. I actually think it's a shield, to be honest.
Mhm.
I think they favor
Oz
the
is
shield
going
in
to-
defense.
Is going to take out his loot, and Oz is going to begin. Oz is going to go sit on the stairs, not right next to, but sort of like couple like, I guess, movements away from the mayor there. He's going to take out his lute, and he's going to begin playing a song. Basically, I guess it's a song, basically, you know, a song of don't give up hope. Zariel is coming.
Oh God.
What's your added to persuasion?
You're very nervous.
Sorry.
I had
performance. Performance.
Performance is plus 10.
Oh, it's better. At least it's average.
Do not play Songs of Hope here. No one wishes to hear it.
I feel like they need sad country music.
I thank you for giving us the chance to prove ourselves to you, and we will do what we can.
Honestly,
Boris has-
more people just want things to curse out. They want their rage to be an outlet. Sorrow, solemn, anger
Boris,
are the main emotions for here. Hope truly does not have a place.
Boris can understand being filled with anger and sorrow. Having an outlet is good. And Boris has stained his honor once. I can assure you I don't have any plans of doing so again. We will do our best to give these people an outlet if that's what they so need.
I have an idea. I don't know how well it would
Are you
work,
able
and
to
I don't
hold
know
that
what my-
idea?
Huh?
We've spent a lot of time with you three. I want to jump to the other.
Yeah.
Crisis, Owen, and Dahagru.
Yeah, I do inform them regarding like the information that she said to me. You know, telling them, hey, you know, some bad things really happened here. A lot of attacks happened to this place. You know, specifically at high elves. You know,
Right.
Right.
From
Yeah,
what I've seen, they're all very nervous.
yes.
I asked Owen if he wants his stuff back.
Yeah, if we can, please.
No, he wants you to hang on to him.
Yeah,
Fight
when like we
fists.
go in the middle of battle, and then Brian's gonna be like, "You don't have your weapon on you." Oh shoot, where's my gun?
How is this? You know, like
How does it work? You
I
shoot.
awkwardly hold the gun out to him. Like, I don't know. How
He
this
has
works.
his finger on the trigger
Don't
and he's
push it.
pointing it
Don't
to
put it
you.
like that.
No trigger.
Please, put it on the ground right now.
Okay, I just drop it.
It
Thing has
fires off.
safety, right? Oh God, no!
God darn it.
It fires off, hits this building with an acidic amount. The wall starts to melt slightly.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
come on!
I grab the gun. I'm like, I hide it like slightly a hand, put it inside.
Tell me that doesn't actually.
You hear a voice out into the distance go, I saw that.
Mm.
I'm gonna walk over and like mold earth and like reinforce the wall with that.
Very good.
There.
The
Yeah.
damage that was there.
Yeah.
Reinforced it to be stronger than what it was previously.
Sorry. I just put my hands up like whoever in front, like and then I put it back down. Alright.
All right, I want to find a place, maybe where we can just sit, have a drink, maybe have a dinner, and just sort of chill out. Because I think visibly relaxing might help these people relax.
Yeah, you know what? That's a fair point. Can I have like a perception of what's the closest tavern or location?
Added?
Oh, maybe you could go
You
ask
get
your
a +4.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
You just call cat. The only thing that you have an idea is you notice that there is a food market towards the end.
All right, I guess I'll mosey on down that way.
I guess we go that way. Follow you through. I look.
I ask him as we go, like, how are we supposed to pay for these things?
I don't know.
Why don't we just pay for it? It's not going to make a few extra coins.
Well, I could we could technically use the fake gold.
Just pay for it. Just a few extra coins won't change anything.
You sure?
I believe.
All right.
Ryan, is there a church around?
There
There is one large church in the very back.
Is a
Oh my
church,
God.
okay. In Oz,
I didn't
go
notice
to
that
the
there.
I'm sorry?
The giant church.
So,
Okay.
gentlemen, you have arrived at your food market. You kind of overhear some of the conversation that they're having
Yep.
there. You're able
Yep.
to see Oz play his song, and
Mm.
the minstrel sitting there saying those exact words. There is no room for hope here.
Well, was never hope in Avernus, but look at where we turn out.
Yeah, things were cheerier in Avernus.
All right,
So
Arya.
you see that there is oranges as well as apples sitting outside of the building here.
How fresh do they look?
Give me a nature.
Oh man, I'm not a nature lover. No, I have plus
They
0.
look all right.
Roll me
Why
a
do you
nature. I have a
taste one?
+4.
What did you taste? One, find out.
That's better.
You can tell that the best looking ones are sitting on the top. However, through closer inspection, you see that there is some rotten towards the bottom, as if it hasn't been really changed out often.
I see. Well, I'll just pick out a few from off the top. We'll
Yeah.
take these inside and pay for them.
Okay.
You
This
go up to the
Alright.
door, and the door is open. There's a little old lady there, human, and she goes, "Ah, you don't look like you're from around town."
No, we are out of towners, and we're just coming by. We'd like to buy some of these oranges.
Oh,
I,
can I offer you with some poultry or fish to go with that?
Sure, I'll have some. Either one. Sounds delicious. You guys?
Would you like
I
that
tap,
prepared or no?
To Hargu on the shoulder and say, I think we're supposed to be doing this perfectly.
Let's just do the oranges then for now. Thank you, though.
Okay, special mackerel.
I think maybe later. Maybe later.
Okay.
She walks up to you and bows her head
Okay.
and says, "Please, please, I need a little extra. Please pay for
No,
some more."
Maybe there's something else we can do
I got some
that
here.
would
I
be
give.
well worth the poultry and the mackerel and the oranges that you could use our assistance with.
Right. If you need anything cleaned up or whatever.
Mhm.
Need any help around the place?
Yeah. A little work around us ruggy boys. Can assist with.
Well, I mean, if you don't mind helping, then it doesn't hurt. She goes to walk about, and
Sure.
you see that she ends up to the back of the tavern, and you see.
We'll follow at a reasonable
Yep.
distance.
Yep, and you see that she has some large crates in the back that have
Oh.
labels on them, each listing off different fruits and vegetables. She says, "I've been slowly moving them as I can, but if you guys are offering to help this old
Sure.
lady here, I would much be appreciated to have these moved over to the counter."
Fair enough.
Happy to help. Happy to help.
Let's take it easy on these and make sure they don't fall or anything, as I tell them. So
All right.
let's do 2 on 1, I guess, or 3 on 1. Keep it.
Like
There is
three
a
at once.
total of 7 boxes. Each
Okay.
box weighs about 85 to 90 pounds.
Yeah, we need to.
That's nothing
least
for
two.
Boris.
Oh,
Boris ain't there.
All right. I'll. Yeah, sure.
I
I'll go with Owen and carry one. Yeah.
Yep.
pick up a box.
Yep.
Crisis is over here going, I could carry a keg with ease.
Yep.
I got
Indie
this.
chant.
Yep.
Indie chant.
We're doing that, working around and all that. Just
So
like,
you
ugh.
guys are going about carrying the boxes. So now
Yep.
we'll jump back to the other three. So you guys noticed that they walked by after Oz's, and then you noticed that they start moving boxes.
Boris. So
I
Boris,
believe I might have an idea as to how we could help.
admittedly, Boris might go do some recon around the town. Obviously, Goliath's were part of the things that harm these people. I think it would be better, admittedly, if I interacted as little as possible with the actual people.
So Oz is gonna say, well then, after Morhazar says his piece to the fine mayor here, why doesn't he tag along with you? I have some. I would like to go to the church alone for a few, if it's open, Mr. Mayor. Church's doors are open.
The church is always open to those who are willing.
Is going to kind of like subtly wave and just kind of all right, I'm off to those guys and start heading toward the church.
Okay.
So, Boris, do you plan to scope out the area?
Yeah, Boris is going to kind of go wander off on his own and do some scoping around, because obviously he doesn't want to talk to people too much. Goliaths aren't welcome.
Any time that you move outside of the squares present, like if you were to go to the back of this building, you will take psychic damage.
You will get a massive headache.
So I'm probably going to avoid those places for now, but just kind of scope around, seeing what buildings are around, what I'm working with defensive-wise.
All right, what's your passive perception?
15.
So that is enough to understand that you do get an occasional stare. From a corner, from a window, from...
Fuck. Do I have anything that can, like, hide myself?
Wait, what happened?
All right, Morzar, do you follow around with Boris? Or...
Yeah, I join him after I say something to the mayor first, though. I will need to check in with my comrades to see what their thoughts are on it, but maybe we can help, maybe not bring hope or whatever to your patrons, but maybe just put their hearts at ease for those that need a way to, vent stress and whatnot. We have two of our lads that are rather durable, and, if they need to vent some frustrations, they could probably use them as punching bags.
Oh, boy.
Oz, our bard, is usually very good at, playing music and can put, ease the hearts and minds with that. And I am pretty well versed in religion, and for any who wish to pray, I can help assist any who wish to pray, and can be available in that endeavor. And the others can, help out with anybody who needs assistance around town.
I'll tell you something. Have you ever known that the older you get, the more aware you become when your end is near?
I have heard that. Yes.
I'll leave that with you as food for thought. And he starts playing his small instrument there. It looks like a stringed instrument, but not truly like a lute. It's bent
Maybe
and
if nothing-
curled in a way that you've never seen for an instrument, baby.
Yeah. Maybe if nothing else, then to ease the passage. If that is all that we can end up assisting.
You talk about restoring hope, but then end up saying that we are going to pass on regardless.
I did not.
Ease of passing was not. Very well.
Okay. All right.
So Oz, you make it up to the church doors. They're very large, the wooden, oak, heavy.
I guess I'm gonna see about walking into the church.
The door does not open.
Can I tell, is it because it's locked?
You do not see a visible lock.
You're just a sissy.
Is it because I'm a
-1.
I'm sorry, what?
sissy? Because I'm a
Is it a
weak
lack? Is it a lack of
bitch?
strength?
It's a lack of commitment.
Gotta push those doors. Gotta believe.
And yes or no, please.
I didn't hear you. Is what I was saying.
Is it my lack of strength? That
It
that
is.
was.
You're pushing and it just isn't opening.
Is it a
Door-
ball?
door
Is it a
opens the
ball?
door.
Man.
Yeah, is it a pull?
It's a bolt.
You try to pull on the door and you fall on your ass, pretty much.
Wow. Wait, what? Oh!
Is there another way in I know of that I can see?
You have
Do we see
stained
this?
glass windows all about. You guys carrying boxes do notice this. See him trying to open the door.
Did he try to steal something from here again? Just
Terribly.
kidding, I'm kidding.
Just like sigh.
Uh,
sigh.
Crisis, you wanna after you finish that box?
Yeah. Yeah, we're checking this. We'll finish this up here. Oh my god, my back.
What? Are you tired of carrying the party? I see how it is.
AD carry.
You guys have 2 more boxes to carry.
Oh god.
We can
You guys
do
got
it.
this.
No crisis.
over.
You walk over to Oz.
I pick him off the ground.
Oh, I was still sitting on the ground. Got
You
it.
didn't say you
Okay.
got up.
Yeah,
I was
having
just
some
gonna
trouble there.
just say one word. Just open it, please.
I press my hand against the door. Is it open?
One-handed, huh?
One-handed. It does not open.
Put both hands
Both
against
hands
the door.
against the door.
You push with all your might, but it does not open.
Oh my god.
I,
Then Oz is gonna face through the door.
tell the
You
door
get-
open.
You get a backlash. You take 5 psychic damage.
Oh dude.
Oz is gonna look to Crisis and say, "It's magically sealed," or something.
Because
yeah.
y'all ain't pious enough.
Does it look like the smoke goes like into the church for some reason?
What smoke? Are you talking about the haze that's passed? No.
Yes.
You can physically walk around the whole thing.
Okay. So it's not.
Think of the
Like
smoky
it's out of
haze
bounds.
as like a physical wall.
Gotcha.
Is there anything
Okay.
on the doors?
No, they are just oak.
Oz is gonna look to
They're
Crisis and
hefty.
say, "All right," and he's gonna put both his hands on the door, and he's gonna say, "On the count of 3." And then he's gonna count down to 3, and I'm assuming we're both gonna push.
Yeah, I guess I will. I'll give it a try.
Man, these rolls are pretty bad lately.
Pushed
Even
once
with-
for both of us? You rolled once for both of us?
Yes. I added your strength modifiers together.
Okay, well, that doesn't do a lot with mine.
The doors stay shut.
That actually worked against us.
Hmm.
I just stand back for a second. You have a -1 strength modifier. That's why that was
I
funny.
know I do. All right, Oz is just gonna kind of like stand back, kind of.
So, I focus.
Bardic inspiration.
I I focus and reach out, like in my mind, across space and time, I suppose, to Lord Gwyn, and
You gentlemen seem to be
realize-
having a hard time.
yeah, yeah. I realized we haven't talked much recently, but
He walks over, snaps his fingers, and the doors open. And then he walks back to the
The mayor
statue.
did this?
Yes.
no.
Oh, yeah.
That's easy. Oh, fine. I finish saying, I open my eyes and I say, "Oh, thank you, Lord Gwyn."
After you
shut in your
say-
face.
After you say as such, the mayor actually, you hear under his breath, says, "You're welcome," and continues back.
Oh. Oh.
Oz is gonna look to Christ and kind of shrug and say thanks and walk in.
As you enter, the church is very clean. You do not see that anything has been ransacked. There is no visible damage, and there is the statue of the god of dawn, Lathander.
Oz is going to. Is there like are there like pews to kneel in, or is it just kind of a
It's open.
do it right here in the middle of the floor looking place?
It's open.
Just
Is
an
there any
open room.
attendant present?
Yep.
Is there dust on the floor?
There it is not. This place is sparkling.
Is there?
Oz
an
is going
attendant
to.
present?
Oz is gonna take his gear off and kind of put it to the side, and he's gonna kneel. And Oz is going to begin praying. And what's the name of the sun god again? Ryan?
Lathander.
Was it Lathander?
Yeah.
Okay. So Oz is going to say Lathander god. Is it light and the sun or just the sun?
Yeah.
Are they
All
interchangeable?
of the above. It's
Okay.
the god of morning.
Lathander,
it's-
god of light and sun.
Yeah. You got the idea.
I know not if you are listening. I know not if the one I normally pray to, Torm, is listening. I know not if you are listening, if you know of what we are here to do. But I ask for your support and guidance in our mission. In my mission to save the ones I care about, save all I can in the best way I am able to, while maintaining myself, my sense of self. Thank you. Going to say basically Oz is basically going to end the prayer. Like, I don't know if in D&D they do like an amen type prayer, but Oz is basically gonna end the prayer by saying more or less amen in both Elvish, Dwarvish, and Dwarvish.
It's still dead silent within the halls.
As Oz stands and grabs his gear back, he's going to say, I will save her. And he's going to just look to Crisis to see what Crisis does.
What time of day is it?
It is towards the end of the afternoon.
I've got a. Jesus.
Hmm.
I got a prayer for you. I kneeled down before.
Do you need a minute to collect yourself, Crisis?
Yeah. All right. Here we go. All right. Pull myself together. So it is dusk as the darkness moves in. The evening ritual must be said to ward off evil. The shadows grow longer. What must be done second? I will hold high, my child, that they might see the sun. How shall the evening ritual end? I shall mourn as I watch the sun give way to the onslaught of night and greet Saloon, friend and ally of our morning lord, for the darkness is no more under her beautiful silver light. And I pause for a moment and then I stand.
The hall remains silent.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no God here.
there's some god.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter, Lieutenant. But I would assume.
That was out of game. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha. So,
God has abandoned us.
guys, I have to.
Sorry.
All right, I actually I have a Mother's Day thing tomorrow, and I realized that if I go to bed at 11:30 midnight like I normally do, because session goes till 10, I'm only gonna get like 4 hours of sleep before I have to get up. So I'm wondering, is everyone okay with calling session an hour early tonight? Or does the DM think there will be stuff where you'll need the bard for session and I can just bail? Or I do kind of need to grab some sleep if I'm going to have a decent Mother's Day with my mother tomorrow.
I
If
don't
you so need
you're
to bail,
critical.
you can. Because this is all preparation for what is to come.
Yeah, we're like just softening up
Okay.
the townsfolk here.
I give Dahargu full reign of my character. Give Luke full reign.
Okay.
Ooh,
You now have to play the bard too. Good luck.
Oh God.
All right.
catch you later, Josh.
You have
See
a
you
good
guys
day,
later.
Josh.
Yeah. So I'll see you guys later. I'll still
Okay.
be up for a while. I still gotta like get dinner and do all this stuff.
Yeah,
So I
you
might check
listen.
in.
So he's gonna say,
Might
"I'm
check in.
I'm
Be
about
good to yourself.
Dahari's gonna send you a message. I'm about to seduce a dragon. Yes or no?
Yeah, we're just
No,
gonna
it'll be yes or yes.
we're just
There
gonna
we
send
go.
you fucked up.
Yes or definitely is what it would be.
Consensual or
Definitely or
unconsensual?
absolutely.
Oh God.
Have a good night,
Definitely be
guys.
unconsensual.
Goodbye.
Hey, Josh.
Bye.
All right. So you guys have finished moving your boxes.
Oh, jeez Louise.
All
This is
right.
not- This is not the type of workout I wanted.
At least it's clean air, not like where we were.
That's fair. And then I guess I guess we'll meet up with the lady then. Is it a lady or a guy? I can't remember.
The attendant was an old lady.
Yeah.
It's great how you're kind of like reminding Chuck, being
Yeah.
like, you should be using ma'am and not sir here.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, old people start to just all sag the same, you know.
Oh.
Good thing you're not here.
Good thing I'm not here.
Oh, thank you for moving those for me. It would have
What we
taken me
can do.
quite some time to move them myself.
Glad to help. Glad to help.
Yeah. Glad to help. Oh. Good. Yeah.
I know it doesn't really mean much, but let me hand you these. And she hands you 2 kind of small bundles of carrots.
Oh,
Thank you.
appreciate
I will
it.
take these. And
Yeah.
one over here. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
All right. And
You should also tell that young lad about his work ethic. He should probably, see a job through.
That's good to know.
Right.
I should get back. I should probably get back to cutting the meats.
Just got cut down.
I would like to do an insight check on how her emotion is right now, or how she is.
Insight. What do you?
Just like emotionally, like how does she look now compared to before?
Saggy.
Let go.
Sorry.
Saggy. There we go. Ah, gotcha.
She seems relatively cheerful.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, remember it's a she.
Right.
Well, yeah, and a nod, and we close the door. We go for there. Well, that was eventful.
Oh, did you get your oranges?
Got the orange.
I got oranges. I got this carrots.
Yeah.
For the amount for the oranges and stuff that you paid for was 10 gold altogether.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, look at these carrots. I'm like, these looks good.
Wait,
do you eat one?
No.
Did you buy them? Or wait.
We were gifted them for our efforts.
That's right. Just threw me off for a second.
Yeah.
I said the amount.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what do you guys have in there?
Here, have something to eat.
I wouldn't eat something from the past.
I will. I will take a big bite out of a carrot.
Oh.
I just watch him closely munch. Like chomp on this.
Yeah, I'm also closely watching now. What's going on?
It is honestly the most delicious carrot you have ever tasted.
This is great. And by the way, if you were so concerned, maybe you should stop breathing the air. And
you make a good point. I start eating. I eat the carrot.
Make a strong argument.
You make a strong argument. I eat the carrot.
All right. Find a toilet.
Oh yeah.
It is probably the best tasting carrot you have ever had.
Great carrots all around.
Oh jeez,
I'm gonna eat one of these delicious carrots.
I rolled per bundle, so they are
they're all
oh god, imagine if it's that one. I got the
fucking rotten.
What is this?
They are both phenomenal bundles of carrots.
Let's go over and give the rest of these guys. Hey, Morazar, you want a carrot?
Morazar is off with.
Oh, he's left. Oh,
yeah,
Morazar's off with what's
roaming around,
scouting around.
Oh.
So you guys have pretty much done a lot of scouting within the time, and you kind of see everyone over here munching on carrots.
We will offer you some carrots.
Hey, well, come have one of these carrots.
I very quietly say, well, since we are no longer on the plane of Avernus, food will likely actually taste good here. So I would definitely like to enjoy a carrot.
Here, have one.
There were not many fruits or vegetables where Boris grew up. I will decline.
Oh.
But these are pretty good.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure.
You swore an oath never to eat your vegetables.
Why we make
what a rebellious child?
That definitely sounds like something a Goliath would do.
Argue on that one.
What if we change this into something that looks like meat?
I can make it taste like meat.
There we go.
If it tasted like meat, Boris may be amenable.
It tastes like beef stew.
I'm pretty sure I can actually do that.
Oh, beef stew.
Prestidigitation lets me do that, right?
Makes you change the taste of it, right? You can change water to wine tasting, so yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't get you drunk though.
Magical trick and all this practice. You can use one of the following things: harmless sensory effects, such as light. You can create such
I can flavor it. Fourth one.
Did anybody ask for
sensory effect? Taste is a sensory
flavor.
Effect.
Yep. Flavor.
Did anybody ask the mayor if there's somewhere we can stay in town?
No, I discussed it briefly with the mayor, but I guess I don't know. Maybe the outskirts is probably the best choice, unless you guys can find something else. I kind of explain. I relay kind of what has happened to the town because I don't think they've really heard the full details of who attacked it. So obviously, after all this Goliaths, I'm just staying away from people because I don't want to make anyone nervous.
No
Wise
problem.
move.
Well, also alternatively, if you keep skulking around the town, it might raise more suspicion that there might be a scout from the Goliaths that are looking to pillage them again. So maybe getting your face in, since you are one of our allies, having your face be in the eyes of the people might.
Now, I remember, I think Oz heard that there was some people who were willing to fight.
Oh yeah, 3.
Yes, I believe there were.
Maybe we should look for them.
While we do this, Boris does have like a small cloak, so he's gonna like put that on and put the hood up.
Very well.
Kind of hide
And then I
himself.
hand you a beef stew flavored carrot.
Boris will eat.
Yes.
Most delicious
you gotta
carrot
cover
I've
the
ever eaten in my
flavor.
life.
Boris does fall for the trick, and it tastes perfectly like beef stew.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Morzar wants to eat beef stew carrot.
There's a whole bundle of them.
Yeah.
Put
Maybe we
it
can
in
save
my
some
mouth.
to you. Give it to some people who are hungry around here or something.
Crisis, shove your carrot in my mouth.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh god. Oh god, this guy.
Josh isn't here, so somebody's got to pick up.
What?
sticks.
You moved on to your
Window.
next staff?
Somebody's got to
34.
fucking harass
Yes,
you.
my next staff is going to be Crisis's
That
carrot.
has become. Oh
Oh
god.
god.
You guys
I
go
can't-
to the country
I
room
can't
right
go a
now.
session without it,
Go to
right?
the casting couch right now, guys. Come on.
Before I put the beef stew carrot in my mouth, I shake it up and down in my spice bag.
Jeez Louise. Alright. I'm looking
I
around.
regret everything now.
I'm looking at a perspective, like nervously looking around, just like hoping.
Where are you guys going to head?
Wait,
Well, I have the
Morzar
idea
is
that
going
maybe we
to
could
relay
find
to the party his idea about having Crisis and Boris be meat sacks for us to help around the village. Oz to play music for the peoples,
I
and
raised
for
my
me
hand,
to
I'm
offer
like, wait,
prayer for
what?
peoples.
Looks
Yeah.
like you're gonna be a body pillow.
I mean, if it helps, if it's what people want, makes them feel better.
Well, let's look at
Fine.
what's. Can I see what's down south? What is that?
I do
building
know that
like-
sometimes when enraged and dealing with stress, that sometimes punching walls or people can be a good outlet.
Oh, okay. Oh, thanks for clearing that up.
Yes. These people have been through a lot, so maybe being able to, let
Good
their
to know.
frustrations out by
you
punching
know.
you big
I
strong men might help with their frustration.
I always find that it's very good to earn people's confidence by offering them free candy.
That's
Wow.
Is that
That sounds like a pedophile.
Do you have a white wagon?
you have an interesting
White carriage.
in Ravnica.
No windows?
Cultured
This is
civilization.
That's
how we try and win the trust of the commoners.
Is that
You know.
the commoners down in Avernus?
By acting like pedophiles.
Like when the police go around with their like patrol vans and like give people like candy apples.
Yeah.
Ravnica sounds like a very interesting place.
Something. Well,
They have majestic unicorns,
Majestic.
majestic. Oh my god.
But not like that shit ass moon colored. Oh.
May he rest in peace.
Wow.
So
it's
are
too
you all
soon?
in agreement
we don't
with
know
the
if he's
town for
dead.
this?
I
don't
think
know if
that's
he's
fine
dead.
with them. It just looks like they're just,
Well, is Gary?
I think he ended up in Avernus for a reason. What?
Yeah.
Are you guys
I'll
going?
give
Well,
him the benefit of the doubt. But
So what's the south
I
of
assume
us?
he's dead
What's
because
the south building look
Lavina-
like? Is it a regular
he left
residential
Lavina.
house?
This one? It's a
Yeah.
small hut that is moss-covered stone.
No. Well, that's an interesting house, but
Before we proceed
I think-
onward, I asked the group if they're all in agreement with said roles of trying to help appease the people.
It
Yeah,
sounded
we've been-
good.
I think we got to win over everybody like one at a time, maybe, unless
we've been doing it one by one.
we're winning. We're winning hearts and minds.
We also have
We
to
are
maybe
doing good so far.
find the people who are willing to fight for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm. But let's start with just trying to get the understand us. No, understand
Yes,
us.
but I was thinking as we go around and try to help people out with their own personal things, that we also relay to them, if you guys are in agreement, that, if they need, that we will also be available for said punching bags and music playing and prayer if they so desire.
Oh, that's fair. But let's keep it one step at a time here. But I agree.
Let's reserve the punching bag option.
Yeah.
For last.
Either way, let's.
I
see
mean,
about-
we know we have 12 hours till siege, so we'll definitely have time to get at least another long rest in before shit kicks off. So we'll be able to restore any HP that you guys lose, if any, because you guys have ridiculous.
I'm sure we've burned a half hour.
Just to FYI to give our relay of information here, we say we're all travelers, correct? Right.
Yeah.
Oh right, you guys said we were all travelers. Okay.
Yeah.
We just
Let us call ours. If we want to go and try to reach out to these people, we might have to, because I don't know if it would be really weird to go into somebody's personal house and say we're good travelers.
yeah, these people have a really healthy ownership of stranger danger.
Yeah, we could be good cemeterians or patrons or something of some type of god.
Look.
Yeah,
Good.
good cemeterian.
Here. If
Another thing to, sorry, may I?
Yes,
Oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Another thing to note is that we are also, yes, we are trying to win over the people, but it is also to win them over in the eyes of Zariel. So keep that in mind as well, that we are also trying to get them to feel better towards their god.
Fair enough.
And looking back and forth here, I say one of their gods at least.
Yes.
Mhm.
Which is the one that we need to have their favor get one towards.
What we should have stated before is like we are somehow, in one way, connected to her. Because right now they just think we're just travelers.
Yeah, out of game, that's what I was hoping that we were all gonna do, but then
Yeah.
then Oz went and was like, "Oh, Oz and
Boris.
were like, oh, we're travelers," and I was like, ah. I was like, we should have posed that we were, sent here by or for, but now it's just. That's why I did the whole thing where I flex, like, maybe we, we're sent here.
I'm just gonna go around
by the
telling
will of the
people
gods.
they can trust me. I'm the police.
I nod
So
feverishly.
objectively, we gotta come
Correct
into
terminology is the guard.
what we should.
Yeah.
So technically, what should we state to somehow relate ourselves?
Law enforcement always brings comfort to people.
Law
Right.
enforcement. Yeah, but then
Nothing-
corrupt law enforcement.
I say nothing more or less than we are travelers that have stumbled across this town, and we are trying to do good by it. And
Mhm.
I am religious, so I will, try to pose the whole, if for nothing else other than maybe it is a sign that your god has not lost faith in your town, and maybe your god sent us to assist.
Sure,
I,
you could be
I
the
do-
priest, sir.
I raise a
I will
question.
leave this to you then.
Yeah.
What advantage might we have with my celestial blood and halo?
That will become evident tomorrow, probably. This isn't
Wow.
one night. This is not
For
one
the
night.
hearts and minds.
Well, that'll be evident tomorrow after they see what happens tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to just blow it early.
Well,
Well, we might not want to, put on the throttle too quickly, because we could end
Well,
up,
Start with getting their trust first.
raising
That's why-
suspicions if we,
that's why I'm
Mhm.
looking for your counsel.
I think we
maybe hold off on going full angel wings until the actual fight.
For gathering, all that, and then we could.
And then we could
Somehow-
add it as another flex on.
We could once
their
we
god
gain the
has-
trust, we could probably bring them to the center of the town, and then you can show it off right there.
I'll let the big brains decide when.
Yeah. Yeah, if we gain the trust, we bring the town to the center, and then you can show off your halo and things. And I think that would be a good point right there. But first, let's get the trust of the town.
Yeah,
in
so
one
maybe
way.
what we will do is we will go around town, try to help out as we can, and then maybe before the day is done, then we can
Ask the mayor.
then we can ask the mayor if they can bring the townsfolk, to the
roughly
square.
how long
We
have
can
we
have
been
a
here, Brian?
performance.
Yeah.
Oz can.
Yep, and we can offer punching bags if needed or wanted, and
I'm-
to offer prayer.
I just like I'm like.
I feel
Yeah.
like I feel like it's just an excuse. You want to see a bunch of people
You're
punch
just
like
some
I want to see a bunch of peasants punch LT.
Oh god!
like have some personal vendetta.
Have you been? All right, guys. Let's keep on the move on. Let's go to.
All right, Brian. How long have we been here, roughly speaking?
at least half an hour.
Closer to an hour.
Okay.
Oh god! Let's keep moving,
Okay.
guys.
We got 12, so we're good.
All right.
11 now.
11.
Are there any other places of business?
To your
That we passed.
knowledge? No.
Just so it was just a tanner and the food
Food.
merchant.
That you
Yep.
saw.
Okay.
Well,
That's
we
to
could just
your
not.
knowledge, unless it's unlabeled.
Okay,
Right.
we could just knock and say we are. I don't know.
Would the police open up?
Yes.
This is the police.
FBI, open up!
If you've got nothing to
I
hide,
nod feverishly. Yeah.
Oh
This
god!
is the Avernus PD.
Yeah,
Fair room
Mario, please.
police department.
Yeah.
This is the Boulder Gate
Peasants
PD.
always respect authority.
All right, guys.
PD. BGPD.
So,
Yes. Baldur's Gate Police Department. Yes.
oh, okay. So I want to look at the statue and just see how much does it look like all the other depictions of Zerial that I've seen.
I'm
It
gonna
looks
go.
closer. Like, it looks off from other depictions. But, give me a history.
Well,
Okay, I have something for that. Let me see.
I'd like to make this check also.
I have a +4.
Crisis?
Let me check. Freaking history +6.
Alright, so for Dahagru, you're able to identify that the statue itself is different from what you've seen previously as the depiction of Zariel. Crisis, for you yourself, you notice that this depiction is actually the closest to what Zariel actually is.
okay.
Oh, like her
Okay.
original form.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It is not
Alright.
obscured or changed from the original. It's not extravagant. It's not...
Hmm.
What's the word I'm looking for?
No exaggeration or
That's the word.
But, yeah.
No exaggerations.
Yeah.
or corruption.
All right. So I'm gonna say, well, I'll go up to the mayor, I guess, and then be like, hello, mayor. How are you doing?
Ah, are you one of the 6 I've heard so much about?
That's me. One of them.
Hiding behind a mask in a village that cares not.
I guess it's just something I've been part of me for my whole life, I guess.
Yeah, I'm part of you to destroy property already worn down.
No, not really. Just to hide my mistakes in my life and struggle.
Oh, if
and all
anything,
that.
it was this hobgoblin here that hid your mistakes.
No.
You shot the wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Technically,
That.
the gun shot the wall.
That. Yeah. I apologize.
Technically, Christ has shot the wall.
Clumsy
I was
handling.
not
Yeah.
touching the gun.
Yeah.
When
You
it
were
went off.
handing him the gun.
I apologize for that. Yeah. It was a stupid
My
situation
defense
to
is
happen.
ignorance. I
But
apologize
Yeah.
as well
All right.
for my part.
Well, all's ends well. Because you
Yeah.
guys are good citizens.
I just was
Oh, we
wondering.
try to be.
Try. Try. What a
Well,
lovely word, is it not?
I was wondering if there's any open public locations, we can, like a tavern or something to get.
You're funny.
Yeah.
Tavern, thinking we have time for everyone to gather around and drink.
Or at least perhaps a room to
A
rent.
place of rest, yes.
If they're willing, the large building to your north ends up having some spare beds, since the occupants are no longer along the living.
Well, I know.
Happening as well. Boris is going to be mentioning it to the rest of the group that isn't over the mayor. Like, I mean, this church is like, churches are sanctuaries. Yes, I'm not a religious person, but that's essentially what they are. Yes. If push comes to shove, we could sleep there and rest there. Could we not?
Are you telling that to the mayor? Or are you telling me
I'm saying that to the rest of the group. You guys are over there doing
I
your own.
believe you may be correct.
That was all I had. That's my only input.
Okay. So I guess do you want to, go there? Or
perhaps in a moment. Is there anything else we need to talk to the mayor about?
in giant
Who was that? I saw that.
perception check, I guess.
Did I see that? Did we see that?
D4.
Chuck did notice that someone did cross the street. They were not hiding it. So
guess
Chris, you
you-
were able to notice a figure, but was unable to identify.
Guess you got at least people are moving around and all that stuff.
Somebody's not afraid to leave their house.
Yeah. I look at the mayor saying like, basically saying, "Yep, I'll be on my way, and we'll go from there."
And he goes back to playing his bizarre instrument.
I nod. Walk away.
Yep. So we could go to there, but there was a guy who went down south from over there.
Boris,
You feeling lucky about following him? I didn't see which way he went.
He went down this way.
Boris does
follow
want to go
his-
back up to the mayor
Okay.
and ask him something. Obviously, I understandable distrust for Goliaths, but you mentioned you had a few people
I'm gonna
who
go get
were
a drink. By the way.
still willing to defend what they've built here. I guess if you'd be so willing to, point me in their direction if someone were to try to attack again, I would love to have an understanding of who will be able to help us, essentially.
You have 3 people I did mention that are willing to fight. One has not told anyone his name, ever. He has always stayed silent. He's always, however, with a buddy named Horace.
Huh.
Why are you laughing at that one?
Because it's like Boris.
Horus. And Horus is also the
Boris and Boris.
traitor in 40k.
Horus
Listen,
heresy.
hey, hold on. Don't you... Ain't no traitors here. Anyways, back to game.
And then you also have the... How to word this? He's not a religious fella, but he really likes to punch things. Well, anyway, we call him Hal. He's kind of just accepted that name. No one really knows why he has, but we needed something to call him.
Oh, by the way, I'm following Chuck.
So now I know names. Do you perhaps know the direction of their homesteads where I could contact them?
You see him kind of nod off to the big building to the north and the south.
Okay. The big build. Oh, that big building. Okay. I guess Boris wants to go meet up with the others and tell him what he found, because he's not going to meet anyone by themselves. So he relays what he heard about the three that are actively still able to fight, or willing to fight, rather.
Okay, that's good information to know.
Big building north, big building south.
When I did the perspective, was I able to also get a glimpse of this, how the guy looked, or anything more description on he ran?
You saw that he was only wearing pants, and he had brass knuckles.
Oh
That
well,
sounds like Punchy Man.
that sounds like the Punchy Man.
Punchy man.
And Boris, I'm assuming him and Morhazar did scouting. We could generally lead him to the big buildings pretty
Yes.
easily, I imagine. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
So we want to go down south first or north first?
he went down south. That's where I saw him go. If you
So
wanna
let's
that
go to
way.
the big building south, I guess.
Yeah.
Or Hazar
Boris
is
is
doing
gonna-
a different thing for a little
Boris is
while.
going to lead the way.
So if you're going to the big building, you're going to end up here.
Yeah,
So-
that's what I figured.
We should.
Boris is not going to knock, though. He's like, okay, I led the way. Someone take over, and he has his hood pulled like tightly over his head.
Oh, okay.
I-
I will.
Goliath's not welcome, so someone please ask someone else.
Sure. I'll go in.
To,
And is this supposed to be? I just knocked the door.
Where's Morhazar? Right? Oh, he's still in the
Yeah.
Or Hazar is going to be doing something different. I'm going to be right back, so you guys can go ahead and do your part, and then once I get back, we can do mine. So be right back.
Chuck, what's your dex?
Oh
Save.
god.
Dex save.
Maybe I should have gone. Maybe I should have gone
There's
first.
a fist coming through the door, I think. Punchy man.
Maybe Boris should have knocked.
Yeah. I'm gonna get slammed. You're just gonna see.
Can Boris try and like help him out of the way? Like, is there any indication this is happening?
This is-
Boris can help.
Chuck, what's your dex save?
It's +5.
That's pretty good.
All right. So that was fast enough for... You notice that the door is a little unhinged.
Yeah.
So the door opens up and it comes off the hinges, swinging out very quickly. You're able to back off to
Impressive.
not get hit by it. And you see a large, hulking man, larger than Boris, fully
Whoa.
plated.
Wow.
That is impressive. You must do a lot of working out. What's your regimen?
I golf I'm clapping in the back.
Ugh.
You see him look around at all of you, and then he takes a couple steps back and kind of sets the door back where it was.
Mhm. Wait.
Like in front of him. Wait, please.
You're not supposed to-
We have discussion. We're here to help. We heard you like to fight. You can fight.
After he lets go of the door falls straight forward onto the ground.
We can fix that for you.
Listen, I don't want to be rude, but like, what do you expect was going to happen?
What are you guys doing here?
We've heard we were just traveling through, but we heard that you've had a lot of engagements within the last 40 days. So we
I had an
figured we'd take a-
engagement once. It
You've not-
was
not that kind of engagement.
It was sad. It was sad.
You
She
know-
left me for a woman. Do you believe
Well-
that?
You know, Boris has been in a similar situation before, as far as engagements are concerned. However, that's
My good friend, he walks over, he puts his hand on your shoulder, and he goes, "My good friend, you seem like a heartbroken man."
you know,
It's very
I wouldn't say
heartbroken.
you're wrong.
Mm.
I had love once, and I threw it away, and I've seeked it ever since, but I've seeked it unsuccessfully.
You fool. Love is for the weak.
I have come to
Well,
slowly
come.
understand that.
And he kind of just drags you along. Do you
Uh,
follow?
I guess I
You got
follow.
a BFF, bro.
Oh
He
man,
throws you,
drunk buddy
he
for
throws
one
you
life.
down onto the stool there, and he puts a drink in front of you and goes, "You deserve a drink. Here, deserve a drink.
Boris will drink.
All right, back.
Oh,
Ha!
Hey.
To the drinks."
To the drinks.
And
Looks
he chugs
like
one
you-
down.
Boris will
large-
chug it down.
The large man kind of walks over to the buddy here, and he kind of puts his hand over the glass. You can't really tell expressions here.
Mhm.
You see the man kind of sitting there. He goes, "What, you don't think Horace can handle his drink here?"
Your name is Horace. That is amazing. My name is Boris. They're very similar.
Boris, as in, you're such a bore.
Boris, as in they did
know
some
what
shit
that
and got
makes
kicked
me?
out of my village.
You
I
know
had
what that
to.
makes me? You know what makes me? That makes me a whore.
That it does.
I make my way into this establishment.
Horace the boar and Horace the whore.
So, if I've heard right, you two can fight, and I mean fight. Is that correct?
His blade is by your neck,
cool.
faster
I-
than you could notice.
Boris doesn't react at all. He's like, "There's no harm meant by it. It's simply Inquisition. I enjoy a good
Inquisition?
drink.
I was part of an Inquisition once. Killed a lot of people.
Inquisitions are bloody things,
Mhm.
for sure. Anyways,
Yeah. It was all
irregardless,
in the name of, the highest being, which god has a bigger dick. Was all
it seems
really
like that's
was.
what a lot of religious things are. But I know around a lot of religious people, so I kind of just cater to whatever they want. Anyways, I like
You, a
people who can
caterer?
fight.
Oh, that's phenomenal. You got what? You got what, carnations and
Not
sandwiches?
not that kind of caterer. I appreciate the sentiment though. Anyways, we're going to be here for the next few days, watching over to make sure some other.
Oh, you don't have a
douchebag-
place to stay? Well, you could stay here if you don't mind.
If that's an offer, yeah,
Alcohol.
absolutely. I love me
Alcohol
some
smell.
alcohol.
Okay.
I love alcohol.
No.
You are a talker. You know that?
I absolutely do know that.
Almost a little too chatty.
Well, I can certainly
Who
quiet
you-
down if you'd like.
Who are you trying to woo?
I've been trying to ask you questions, but you keep
I
talking
make my
over
way
me,
out of
so
the
I don't know.
Okay.
It's less wooing and more trying to explain stuff. But, it hasn't gone very well. I get you're deep in your drink, and I can respect that. But no wooing here.
You're on your own, Boris.
Yep. Come on. You got this,
All
Horace.
right, fine. You want my sword? You can have it.
Whoa.
No. Oh.
Well, I do appreciate that. If things break out, I'm
Just
glad I can
tell
count
me
on you.
when and where.
Be ready, because if something happens in this town, we'll be at the forefront. Just go towards the sounds.
Go
Sound.
toward the south.
The sounds.
Towards
What am I listening for?
Probably a lot of cursing and maybe some clashes of metal.
Wait,
I curse a lot in battle.
Hey! We should come up with a secret phrase. Me and you,
Oh.
just me and you, secret phrase.
Absolutely. What are you thinking?
We gotta do some kind of call, okay? Some kind of call. What do you want? What
I'm
Oh.
back, by
We
the
could
way.
be subtle like we could be something more like "Ah!"
I think you should decide. Boris has never been great. He came up with his own name after he got kicked out, and obviously Boris is a bit of a bore. So
What's your last name?
Boris
Family name.
doesn't use
The
his family name
name.
anymore.
The
He's been-
name given to you.
My birth name, is that what you're trying to come out with?
No. Okay, your new name will be Clarence.
Oh,
That
Sure.
will be our code name. I'll yell out Clarence. It'll be perfect.
Perfect. I love that. I do have one more stop to find if we can seek another warrior. Not that you're not able enough on your own, but I always love another blade to fight by my side. And
Mr.
drink with
Silent
that.
here, and he kind of slams his hand on the plate mail, and then you see him look at his hand, and the beet red, almost swollen. And he goes, "Oh,
oh.
Silence! You gotta lay off the cheeseburgers, man."
I do ask Oz if he can mend the door.
Does
Okay, well-
Oz mend the door?
Yeah, I was gonna do that too.
You guys mend the door. Do you close it and
Yep.
lock it?
Roll a d20.
Don't lock me in here.
Lock it in.
Anyways,
That's
I'll
good
leave you
enough
two
for
to your
a
drink. If you hear sounds of battle, just yell Clarence, and
Alright.
I'll shout back. I have to go make another stop
Alright,
though.
alright.
Boris is gonna,
Oh, we playing hide and seek later. That'll be cool. That'd be
you know, maybe. Hey, yell Clarence. I'll be there. Boris is gonna go.
He's just
Bye,
looking-
friend.
So
how was it?
neither of those guys were shirtless, right?
No.
Boris is gonna say. I imagine. Did Owen describe the person he saw
Yes,
to
I
us?
describe. I did
So
talk to us.
neither of those men are the one we saw. And if he had brass knuckles, that is assumingly he's a fighter. And if the other fighter is up north, we may need to find who that was down south
Yeah, that's a good point.
before we head north.
Yeah,
We're
well,
looking for the people beater.
So I guess, are we just going house to house? Like, I don't want to take the lead again. Like, I know I did there, but that was
I heard, like, we'll go house to house. We'll knock on the doors. We'll see. Open up. Do you have any
Police are here.
unauthorized weapons?
maybe let's not do that. Let's not do that.
remove
Or not
yourself out. Just strip your body. Ah, Jesus.
Let's just knock on it kindly, and Boris is gonna follow, I guess, everyone around, not taking the lead because that was weird.
I will. take the lead.
I don't imagine they'll like it more any other way.
I can handle it.
Someone take the lead that isn't Boris. That was weird.
Yeah, sorry, Boris. I had to get out of there. It was getting uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, it was.
It was getting-
I do a nice light tap here.
So did I-
Hi.
did I
glad
miss
you,
anything great?
How do
We
you
are,
tap on the
uh,
door?
Yeah.
How do you tap on
Huh?
the door?
Very lightly.
You hear a light tap on the other side.
'Cause is
Tap
it like
louder.
tap louder?
He taps back. Do do do.
Oh, this is kind of doing. I started doing like a song.
Is there a
Tapping.
coded message?
Yep.
Performance.
And then you, yeah, give me a performance. Let's roll this.
Yeah, how good is
Got
that
that.
thing?
-1 on performance.
Oh, nice.
You hear from behind the door. It's
I was
an
just gonna be like,
average
get
song.
out of the way. Get out of the way. I can do
Oh,
this. Get out of the
well.
way. I'll tap on the door.
Okay.
Give me a
Okay, there we
performance.
go.
I don't know what his performance boost is, but I'm
It's
sure.
gotta be good.
Better than -1.
Yeah.
Oz for performance has +10.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Oh, crap. Yeah.
I like the previous song better.
Yeah. There you go.
It had
It's a
the
team. It's a team.
skills.
It's a team effort.
It was, the skills of a poorly performing person.
Do you believe?
You're quite
I
pretty
do not
good at this.
believe.
Oh,
Oh,
wait. What?
You should
It's
all
good.
just
You guys are
leave
kicking
me be.
You're really good at singing. You're pretty awesome at it,
You're a kiss ass.
Boris agrees.
We are actually trying to find,
A
some
shameless kiss ass.
Yeah, I'm a
Not
proud
too,
kiss ass, actually.
He opens the door and he looks and he goes, "Who said that?"
That was Oz.
You got a good sense of humor. You got my
Why,
vote.
thank you.
There we go.
You got my vote. You running for
What
mayor?
just happened?
You running for mayor? You got my vote. right, bye.
Wow,
He
wow.
closes the door.
Wow.
Wait, hold up. We were
In the time he
trying to
opened
look
the door,
for
was he
someone.
shirtless? In the time he opened the door, was he
Mission
shirtless?
accomplished.
It was a dwarf, and no, he
Oh.
was not shirtless.
So no, it wasn't the person we're looking for.
Okay,
But we
Well-
got his vote of confidence. He,
there
Yeah.
we go.
He's
You know
voting
what?
as mayor, so
Hearts
Yeah,
and
look at
Minds
that.
campaign is
Hearts
winning.
and minds.
All right.
so far we've
We're-
won over every single person we've come across.
Yeah.
Not the mayor. The mayor's a little
No,
No, I believe I did good work on him.
next door.
okay.
Um,
Where is
we-
Boris leading you? Boris,
Because I don't know, give me a roll for me. A
Well,
D20.
Boris, have you done
Boris
your
was-
augury?
I haven't used my augury yet.
left.
This is like a social dungeon.
It is.
Yeah, this is social.
Hey, Crisis, do you,
That
do you already
implies
have
there will be traps.
do you
I
already
have to do
have
it.
do you already
Yeah,
have
I-
inspiration from God for a
Yeah.
little 20 insight?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Shit.
So
And he
people are-
passed his
people are following
inspiration
Boris.
on.
Can you add the
Could I
inspiration?
spread it over to Luke and then?
You cannot spread the
Oh.
inspiration since you were the
Oh.
one.
I
who
thought
named
that was pretty inspiring.
hmm
it. You
Yeah.
did not inspire Luke.
All right, so I guess we'll knock on this one. I type Lapley
Yeah,
again.
Boris is not knocking here.
We have a warrant.
Oh my
Yes!
God. Definitely need that inspiration.
You open the door to see that there is a hobgoblin there.
Oh, why, hello. We have also a fellow hobgoblin. I look and I
mean,
point over
It's
here.
not. We're not circus. We're not a circus, guys. But yeah, hi. I'm Hargu.
I let him.
Sorry, I'm already taken. And he closes
Oh.
the door.
What? Hold on.
Hey!
Hold on. I knock again lightly.
He
You're
opens up
fucking
the
Yandere.
door. Let's say
We're
you-
not here for
Are-
any of
are-
that stuff.
Are we causing any? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I am not going to follow whatever religion you were trying to sell me.
We're not preaching.
We're not
Trust
preaching
me.
either. We are
Boris
just,
very non-religious.
I am not
I mean,
buying any
I'm-
of your goods.
and
Listen,
we're
we're
not
not salesmen. We're
salesmen.
pretty bad at it.
Then why
Yeah.
the fuck are you bothering me?
We
If
just
you let us talk, we tell you.
Yeah.
I feel like it's time for me to walk away. I've done enough damage.
Boris is also going to walk away. He's going to go to the
We were
house on
looking
the
for
left
like
there.
a guy with like brass knuckles and such and shirtless.
Huh? You call me?
Hey, it's you.
Bro,
What you want with me?
Ask him if he'll fight.
All right, fine. Let's do this.
No, not
What?
Okay then.
not a person. Like if we need
I
help.
think it's coming.
No, he puts up his fists. He
If
gets
the
into a
town,
stance.
if the town
No.
needs help,
He's ready to fight you, Chuck.
Like
Sure.
just no, don't fight him.
Just stare down.
Wait, okay, wait, hold on.
Jesus
Hold up.
Christ.
Hold on. Wait. I think you need somebody who's really powerful and tough, who's a challenge for you.
I don't want a
Oh
challenge.
God.
You offered the
like,
fight. Are you being a coward and running away?
Fight him.
Is that how it
Don't
is?
be a coward. Don't be a little
Alright.
bitch.
Okay.
I put a firm
fine.
hand on Chuck's back and be like, just let's go. Get
All right, let's do this.
Get
I
the
will
shit
fight.
kicked out of you.
Let's do our ruffling and
Are we-
tuffling.
I whisper over to Crisis. Is he testing the punching bag theory?
I think so.
Let's
Don't
go
think
and
Owen is the
fight.
one that was supposed to take that.
Boris is just watching.
Jackie, you
Yeah,
lost the
that's
fight.
Out now.
Oh yeah, there we go. I'm like, oh, you are pretty tough. You're really good at this. Ugh. Breathing heavily.
I'm gonna offer the guy a carrot afterward.
Is it a beef carrot?
I don't have the beef carrots,
Yeah.
and
You
I'll
see him
offer.
kind of like
I'll offer
rubbing
all-
his
everyone-
hands.
I'll offer everyone here a
Where's
carrot.
the beef carrots?
You see him rubbing his
Don't
hands.
you have
He's just like, ah, you were.
I just made them taste like beef carrots.
All right. I'll give you that. And he reaches out his hand to pick you up, and he's like, "Nice match."
Yeah, thank you. I do it. Like, thank you. You are pretty good at this. We need, we were looking into.
We could use your strength.
Yeah, there we go. Some capabilities here.
What's in it for me?
Well, I'm handing out carrots right now. You don't have to. By the way, these are not conditional carrots. These are free carrots.
Mm-hmm.
He takes a bite of it and goes, "Yeah, I'm sold. Where I'm going."
There we go.
Okay. Find out his name.
Snaps
If this
that
is the Hal dude,
Wait,
then we don't need to
and
go
what's
north.
the name, sir? Just to remember it.
Yeah,
Name's Hal.
I don't.
Name's Hal.
Okay, so we don't need to go north then. I mean, we might want to, but we don't need to.
Yeah. Well, you're quite the fighter.
So who are we killing?
Well, we're not killing anybody.
No.
Yeah.
But if there's any trouble, we'll know to call on you.
Yeah.
Well, you know who to call.
Yeah, we have let's do a keyword.
Yeah,
We're
Boris,
doing a keyword here
Boris,
again.
you had some
Is
kind of like.
is this your
What
thing
did
that
you
you do?
arrange with the
How
other
about-
fellow?
How about
Just
Okay,
yell Clarence.
Right. I'm gonna name my arch nemesis
Okay.
Clarence.
Oh, of
Okay.
course.
If I hear that, I will fight him. I'll be right
Good
there to fight him.
To know.
Of course it is.
I see.
Why wouldn't it be?
Oh boy.
Quite something. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh,
Well, we'll get out of your hair. I mean,
yeah. Let's we'll move on.
So while this is happening, Boris has knocked on this door here, but he's like on his own.
Be right back.
He's impatient.
The door
Yeah.
opens up, and you see a very large human. Still human. More on the heavier side, but he's just as tall as you.
Still human is a strange
Heavier
thing
as
to
in
say.
fat or heavier as in strong?
Both.
Is he,
Little
is he
of both.
built?
You see-
Fucking
Just
built?
bulky.
You see that his arms are built like, someone who lifts a lot, but
Oh,
he has
probably a
consumed a
lumber
lot of
worker.
food, so he has a gut.
probably a lumber
Yeah.
worker of some sort.
Big boy.
Anyways, hello, sir.
In the
I'm-
back of the room, you also notice that there is a male trifling.
Hello, sir. First off, before anything, I get Goliath. I'm not here to steal anything. Please don't kill me or attack me. It's been a bad day. Anyways, me and my group of essentially we're mercenaries, but we're not charging anything at this point, just because we want to fight. Whoever comes to engage in this town, I know there's been a lot of bad things happening for the past 40 days. We're going around seeing if there are any able-bodied men. We've already found there was Horace and Hal. We've gained the a company of, as well as the Silent Man. We're wondering if maybe you and your maybe your tiefling friend there would be willing or able to join us if something were to happen.
He just stares at you.
I'm sure if
Fairly motionless.
I'm sure if you were maybe wanting something, we could arrange for some kind of reward for doing so. Or if there's something you need done that we can assist with, I'm sure that could be arranged.
He stares at you, nearly motionless.
Okay, so you're not much of a talker. Hey, tiefling friend, back there. Maybe you're a talker? What do you think about this proposition?
Behind the table.
Okay, understood. I see what's happening here. Okay, I'm gonna go away, and my friends will come talk to you. They're not a Goliath. Oh, I'll talk to you. You'll talk to
I was
them.
gonna say the hood's not working here.
Yeah, the hood's obviously not helping, and I did expose myself, so I'm going back and say, "Hey, there's some larger men over." And I kind of point in the direction of the house. they wouldn't talk to me, Goliath, obviously. Man, this town sucks. Anyways, someone else go talk to them.
Do I hear this?
Yes, you guys are in.
All right, let me go ahead then, and just see what's up.
I'd like to target. Maybe they could use some authority.
Yeah, I'm gonna head down there.
Well, hold on. All right. You're bad cop. I'm good cop. Okay.
I mean, I'm always a good cop.
Okay. Good cop and bad cop. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Why not good cop, good cop?
Good cop, bad cop. Come on. All right, fine. I knock and I'm like, oh god, are we gonna do
Opens
this?
up the door. This guy is larger than you. Same description as before.
Oh,
You do not see the Trifling.
you're really large.
Oh my god.
The ship is sinking and is on fire.
He screams.
Boy.
He screams at the top of his lungs.
Okay.
I
Punches you.
instinctively step back.
Wait, what?
He's fucking him.
What do you do?
He punches you
Oh,
and then closes the door.
Oh,
You're
Jesus Christ.
okay. I
Do we see
understand.
this?
Yeah, you saw this. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe somebody else should.
I'm gonna like whisper to Owen.
Yeah.
Maybe we should ask the neighbors about those people. See what's going on.
yeah, we should. You see, like it was like his face, like just this rub mark on it.
Boris is gonna put his hood real low, and he's gonna try again with this house that he's nearest to. But he's like putting his hood real low.
Oz will be backing you up.
You knock on the door.
Yeah.
Yes, what is it? Where is it?
We're a band of adventurers. We're here to maybe watch over this town for the time being.
See if
we're
we
just
can do anything to help. You know,
doing anything
all the
to help.
troubles you've had.
We're just going around to each of the people. I know it's been a stressful time. Not a lot of people want to talk to outsiders. We understand. Just anything you can inform us about, or if you know people who would be able-bodied and willing to assist us if something were to break out again. We just want to mitigate any damage that's been done or will possibly be done.
In the way of organizing, defense against any more of these troubles.
A militia of sorts.
Oh, you're seeking this legendary old man for help?
Oh, are you a legend, sir?
Oh, I love hearing about legends.
I am. I was a legend. Killed 3 dragons with a single finger.
That's incredible, sir. Were you a wizard of sorts? Did you use magic?
Ha! Wizard. You see him take off the upper part of his robe so that it hangs below his waist, and you see that this man is ripped beyond belief.
Oh, you are a man of the martial variety. A man after my own heart. That's the kind of legend I like to hear.
I could show you a thing or
Master
two.
Roshi.
If you so
Just wait till he
desire,
takes off his pants.
Boris will not. No. If you so desire, Boris will certainly not shoot down the opportunity to train with such a legend.
Very well. I can show you the simplest of things. Let's go right out in the middle of the road. Enough space here.
Boris
No one
is
comes out
about
here
to be
anyways.
fucking one shot by an old dude.
I'm gonna go visit Hal
Yeah,
again.
this is the punching bag.
Out of
Back
game.
test initiate.
Out of game. Do you take
Yeah.
this man's full training?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
Boris is serious. He's like, you know what? This dude, he's fucking beefed out. Like, he's a legend. Like, I'm in this.
All right. This will take 7 hours.
Cool.
Perfect.
All right.
I'll
guess we'll have
add
to-
your special feat afterwards.
Oh shit! Subquest complete.
You're gonna be
So
you're
Boris
gonna be One
is-
Punch Man now.
Boris is occupied. You guys can go roam around the rest of the town.
Okay.
By the way,
Go
Boris,
back.
you are getting the shit beat out of you pretty
I
much.
figured. I would.
Brutally.
Morzar,
go-
you've been awfully quiet.
Yeah, Morhazar. So what Morhazar is going to be doing during this time while they're trying to rally around with the townsfolk is Morhazar is actually going to take his time to clean up and tidy not only the altar, but also within the church, and just do everything he can around the altar and the church and within the church to clean everything
I will
up.
notify you. I did state it previously, but the church is sparkling clean.
Oh, okay. Well, then yeah, then yeah. If it's sparkling clean and if it's kept very well kept, then I won't need to clean it. But then I'll put the focus on tidying up the statue. Yep.
Okay. Very well. That's going to take
Make it look
about
nice and
2
pretty.
hours. That's going to take you 2 hours to complete. To make it
Yep.
look nice.
All right, so I go. I guess on my end, I would go back to where Hal is.
Okay.
And I will knock the door there.
Hal opens up the door.
Hey Hal, how are you doing?
Back for another round.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I was just seeing about the story about the two over there. I point over there to that house over there.
Oh, the two over there. Yeah, don't talk to them.
Do they have like a? Are they just?
They have secrets they don't want others to know about.
Oh. Okay, good to know. And thank you, appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
All right, close it up.
Even I don't pick a fight with them.
Oh, good to know. So, all right, that's.
All right.
I'll go. I'm like, let's do a police takedown now. Just kidding.
You're gonna try to do a police takedown?
No, we're not.
All right. So how about
y'all gonna get us killed?
Yeah.
so as Owen walks away, we'll all gather around him and like just be like, so what was the deal?
Apparently they're having some secrets that they don't want to reveal or anything in that house. I don't know. Sounds like bad voodoo.
You talked to them. Well, not really talked.
I got punched in the face. That's what I got. I mean, the only thing
a sense of hostility, but not like extremely, just because they don't like company, I guess.
Yeah. Let's just hope it's not bad voodoo or anything like that later down the round.
Right.
Maybe LT give it a shot and warned that we're not here for their secret.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, you got this, LT.
You guys hear a loud crack.
Oz could go listen, and I don't know. That might. You think
loud crack.
You think that's a bad idea? He's asking if you think that's a bad idea for him to try and overhear what they're talking about.
Sure. How's your stealth look, or how do you look?
I don't know.
Oh well.
Not great.
No. They have secrets. You trying to sneak around.
Let me get
the impression that we're after their secrets.
That's
not a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
Yeah, that's why we're talking about right
persuasion
now.
or not.
I mean, that is a 15.
These are the guys in the bottom left house, right?
Wait, that's a 15 on stealth?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he has a plus 12.
I mean, even still, I just... Yeah,
you should have the orb.
Win them over. I wouldn't gamble on that.
So
that's me personally.
I would just make sure to get information, and we won't reveal it to them, but at least information. If it's anything nefarious or something that would harm the village, then we don't want that, I guess, maybe. But if it's nothing we don't have to worry about, then let it be. But you never know.
So how about Oz is not going to linger. Okay. He's
so just for a little bit.
He's gonna pass by at a slow stroll or something.
He's not gonna pick up any information from it.
Okay.
God damn you, roll.
I guess I'll take
the large crack, if you will, was the old man pretty much roundhouse kicking Boris about 25 feet away.
Jeez Louise.
Damn.
Wow.
Is that your femur?
Boris, you gotta take that hit and like slide backwards.
That was the sound
and,
of Boris
tear up the ground.
Boris is secretly
Boris remains standing.
Yes.
Boris is a strong man.
Good shit.
All right. So
Man
while that's
teleports up to you with a misty step.
Oh,
Fucking right he
fuck.
does.
And his misty step is just above you to hit the back of your head down into the ground.
Fucking-
boy.
He's gonna
You
stay
about to get
standing.
fucking-
Giving you,
Missed.
it's giving you the Detroit smash.
No.
There's a large crack in the ground
Oh no.
from where you are. He then picks up your head and looks at you and goes, "You are weak. You prepare for the rest of this training. You will learn my moves if you are willing."
Yes, sir.
Very good. He heals your wounds and throws you back up on your feet. And he's like, "Again!" And he starts to kick you around.
You know, that is quite the scene now, isn't it?
So you guys see Boris getting knocked around like a rag doll for about the
I feel-
first hour of training.
I feel he'll use the safe word if he's in trouble.
All right. I'll go and I'll do investigation then around the place.
Your investigation turns up that there is a few more residents that you have not talked to.
Oh, I was talking about down south where there was
Oh,
Good
you're
guy.
talking about these gentlemen here.
Secret
yeah.
people.
Secrets. You understand from the secrets that they are very fidgety. Looking through the window, you see that they're not really speaking, but they keep glancing over at the door on the far side.
Okay, maybe we should just leave him alone for now.
Maybe they're worried about somebody taking their money. Like, what was that group called? As I come back to them about it.
Give me a
Bandits.
perception while I'm thinking about it. That's enough for you to notice that through looking through the window, just peeking, you're able to see a trapdoor into a basement.
Hmm.
Where is
Almost hidden slightly.
Interesting. I look and peer, and then I go out and scurry. Yeah, they look like they're worried about something coming through that door. They're more scared than, just being tough. But I did notice a trap door. Might be best to wait till night or something if you really want to investigate that.
Crisis, can you detect evil or something?
Brian, would Crisis know that it works like through floor like that?
Yes, he would know.
Okay. So, yeah. Where would you like to?
You do not detect the presence of evil, such as
Okay.
fae, demon, devil.
Okay.
Okay.
I tell them at least it's not.
If they, at least they don't have like an army of evil hiding right underneath
Well,
that.
it could be a knoll, but
Yeah. Could be any type of beast creature, but whatever. It's not the case.
at least it's not a fiend or of some kind.
So I think they're just maybe it's that group or organization that comes to ask for money and they're really worried or something.
Maybe they got a tax collector in the basement. Maybe.
Maybe it's best when I come at night and see what's going on there.
Yeah, I think that's just going to possibly raise their suspicions.
True.
Well, we'll just have to sit on it for now. I don't think we can do anything right now.
Yeah, they're really on guard on that door. So
We could continue to Hearts and Minds program and
And see the rest of the town.
get the rest,
possibly,
get the rest, and then
gather some valuable information in the process.
yeah, that's a good point. I did.
All right, so let's go to the north side.
Which house do you hit?
Look at where you put that.
We're gonna case the joint.
There's
Alright.
one right next to me.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
This one?
Yeah, because we don't actually know that nobody's in it.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
We're
my
The
just
door
point.
is knocked in. The door is knocked in, and you see that it's
Well,
empty.
Hello, anybody home?
yeah. I looked
You
through the
look
cat.
around, and there isn't anybody in the house.
Jeez Louise.
Okay.
Is
Doesn't
there
look like
any sign of a
anybody's lived
struggle?
here.
Well,
have
I
to
mean,
walk
yeah,
around
we
the
could-
tree.
We could do the forensics investigation of this place.
yeah, we can do that. I agree. Let's go.
All right.
I'm gonna investigate as
What's the story here?
You're gonna investigate this here. I assume it's gonna just be all four of you.
Mm-hmm. What is the story? What's my investigation?
What's your added crisis?
Oh, investigation?
Yes.
+6.
Due to your detective skills,
Oh man,
you're able to tell that someone was dragged out of this house.
ooh, LT.
Yeah, I don't think it went well for the...
Somebody drag out of this house.
Right, and that's where they uprooted the tree too. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Can I investigate? Go ahead.
I suspect foul play.
Quite a big tree to fall down. It was quite a big guy.
Maybe Oz can mend it.
Can I investigate the trail where it was going?
Nature.
Darn it.
Unable to
I was going to say, but wouldn't it demonstrate more inner goodness if Crisis were to personally hand repair it all?
I lift the tree up and put it back in place.
Give me a strength.
I will.
Oh, God!
That tree is a little too heavy for you.
Okay, we're gonna use a pulley. We're gonna use ropes. I have ropes.
I could use a hand. It's a little more than I.
Fine, but
me and we're all gonna get ropes, and we're gonna drag this thing up with advantage or something.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
You were very successful in getting the tree standing back up.
Oh my god! This tree is standing up now.
Looks pretty good to me.
We're going to have to get it to like sit right now. Otherwise, it'll just fall over again.
Mend the roots.
Okay, I don't know if mending works on roots, but
mending does not work on organic materials.
Mold earth.
Oh, mold earth will actually do this.
Yep.
Okay, if we just hold it in position, I mold earth for like 5 minutes until this thing is really secure.
Well, I am a genius.
There you are. You molded earth to allow the tree to not fall over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there we go.
You go, tree.
Can I just investigate where this trail is going?
After the tree was set back up, a odd breeze kind of goes through the leaves, and one single red leaf lands in front of Dahagru.
Oh.
I kneel down and pick it up.
You gain visions of what transpired in the past.
Oh.
You live through the different raids that went through this town. The Goliaths stealing all the food. The goblins coming in and stealing all the gold. The elves coming in and terrorizing anyone who has wood in their house.
No.
Making examples of people, beheading them, putting them on stakes, going through town.
Ugh.
So what do you see, Hargo?
You just got a mental attack.
Yeah. They don't like elves, really. Yeah. And nobody else really.
Hold on. Here, have a carrot. Thank
you. Okay. This is a salty beef flavored carrot.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna linger on it for a minute, and then
it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. You taste that carrot.
All right.
Delicious.
Now I'm all settled. Okay. Yeah. There was. I saw all the different attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this was all the last 40 days or so. And I think, the elves were the worst. They came in and beheaded people for having wood.
Jeez Louise. So, jeez. Yeah.
Yeah.
You also had a vision.
There was goblins stealing gold.
You also had the vision that at the same time the goblins raiding, the young woman who lived in this house was dragged away by them, loaded up into a carriage in a cage, and carted off.
Yeah.
I heard there was a guy named Goblin Slayer. Hopefully he'll take care of it.
Right. We can only say her fate is entirely her own now.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Is there anything else in this house? Home.
I
What's
thought
left of it?
Yeah.
oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry.
I summoned the Goblin Slayer into our battle next.
Da-da-da.
And all we got
there he is.
then we gotta just disguise the null as a goblin and we win. The God Slayer.
Keep it in the base, man.
All right.
Chuck, are you gonna
Yep.
make like a very crappy handcrafted goblin mask, put it on, and hope
Yep.
that it tricks him?
Yes! There we go.
That's a big goblin.
Gonna take it out.
It's not its natural habitat of a cave. This might prove to be difficult. I must use the landscape to my advantage.
Anyway, I'm going to leave this red leaf on the ground. If anybody wants to touch that, they're welcome to. Mental trauma.
The moment you let go of the red leaf, it changes back to green.
Oh,
Oh, well, never mind.
there you go.
What
Well-
season is it?
It is spring.
Oh,
End of
nice
spring, almost summer.
I was there, and I look at the north and say, "Well, it looks like we cleared most of south here, right?"
Yeah.
Now you have.
Yes. All right. Looks like north is the next job.
Do you just hit the first house that you make it to?
The big house that we did.
Remember, we heard that somebody here may have died, or maybe multiple people did.
Just
Mhm.
checking, Brian. The rest of that house is toast, right?
Which house?
The one we just went in.
This one? Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
much.
Dahargu's going to be in the back this time.
I'll
He's
be
not,
second.
not feeling up to talking for the moment.
Yeah.
No warrants.
No. No worries. All right.
No.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, it's my.
Yeah, it's your lead this time.
I look left. I look right. Everybody. All right. I knock on the door. What are you guys all doing? Like so far back?
I don't know.
Well,
The
yeah.
guy opens up the door.
I think it's just
Yeah,
because he
well,
moved me back.
I mean,
He
I
moved
had
up.
I had a trauma being close up to a door once, so
Twice.
Understandable.
Twice.
twice.
Understandable.
All right, don't worry. Oz will have your back. He'll
Oh,
reach
okay,
up and
Good. Very good.
put his hand on your shoulder.
Oh my
We're
god!
best buds. We're best buds.
Get out of here!
Now I'm,
If Josh
way
listens
more
to this, he's
uncomfortable.
gonna be like, "What the hell?" All right. So you open up the door and you see that there is a fine gentleman there. He seems well dressed comparatively to everyone else that you've seen. He kind of looks at you, sees that you're covered in plate, and says, "Ah, you looking for a little bit of rest then?"
Yeah, my
We
friends and
certainly-
I
yeah.
certainly do.
Good. Just make sure you take your shoes off at the door.
Hang on.
Um,
Just tell him we'll be expecting 2 more.
yeah. How many beds do you have?
We have 4 singles and a double.
I see.
A double.
I'll have
Yeah.
to. Well, I'll be right back.
So,
This appears to be the inn, and there are 4 beds and a double.
gotcha.
There's
6 of us.
6
Yeah.
of us.
So the numbers work. It's just who wants to be the sharing type.
I don't know.
Honestly, I don't think Boris is going to have all that.
We can't. We shouldn't just make.
Oh yeah.
We shouldn't just
Yeah.
make Boris and Morzar because they're not here, right?
You guys are going to take the 4 singles.
I like this idea. I like where you're going with this.
Perfect.
Okay.
But I should probably mention, like, I'm sure there's some concern that this innkeeper has that we should be
Yeah.
aware of.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, just let him. Yes, we'll let him know. We're good.
Also, we're not necessarily ready to go to.
Right. We would just be making the arrangements now anyway.
Mhm.
Right. So, how do you propose we should proceed with this?
Anyone with a passive perception of over 15
Which is me.
notices
Nope.
the bushes themselves change color for just a moment and then change back to the green.
Nope.
Oz has a 15 exactly.
I have an 18, so
Then he
Oh,
would
okay.
notice.
yeah. Oh, okay. Hold up. Do you guys just see that?
Negative.
No.
No.
This bush just like changed like colors.
What color?
Don't trust the plant life.
It changed
Yeah.
to like a purplish color.
Purplish. Okay. Purplish.
Bushes
Yeah.
don't do purple.
All right. Let's do this. Okay, breathe in. All right, I'm gonna look for a purple leaf.
Hmm?
I'm looking for a purple leaf on the bush.
The bush next to you, you do find a purple leaf on the ground.
Oh.
All right, I guess we're doing it. I'm gonna touch the
Engage
leaf.
mental trauma.
It gives you a quick vision of your merry adventurers moving about the town, seeing that after exactly 7 hours, everything goes black for just a moment, and it shows to being part of the raid. The town ablaze.
Okay,
No.
this I think
This is the
has yet
image
to come.
that you see.
Yeah.
Oh.
So right, I'm gonna describe that to the best of my ability. There's all kinds of hostile gnolls. I think the town, much of it's set on fire. In this vision, I think it is of tonight, and it may be, or very soon anyway.
Gotcha. Okay. What do you?
Is that the takeaway that 7 hours from now?
That was my takeaway from what he said.
Yeah.
And that was the amount of time.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You basically walked through like everything that you guys are going to do previously, like
Mhm.
next, and then you had after that 7 hours, you jumped to a vision of the town under siege.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
If we
So
got 7 hours
total
till
time frame?
we'll blam.
We need to still influence.
So is that saying it's basically time to rest then?
Yeah. If we need the rest.
In the vision, you did not see you guys resting in a bed.
Mm.
Well, time to get moving forward. Well,
Hearts and minds.
hearts and minds. I do
All right.
knock on the door again, front door again.
For what? The end?
Again?
For the end, yeah.
He has not closed the door. He's
Oh,
actually
okay.
just been standing in the doorway.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like literally asked him like, give me a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah,
Right
okay.
back. Yeah, I gotta talk.
I guess ask if there's any assistance we can be for him, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
Nope, not really.
Oh, never mind. He answered that question.
You staying the night or what?
No, not yet. Appreciate it, though. We'll think about it on the end.
All right. Well, best of luck out there. There's
asked
been
him-
talk of unsavory folks.
What kind of unsavory folks?
Oh, you know, the ones that come and decide to raid. There's plenty of them nowadays. You kind of get used to it, I guess.
Yeah.
Dude, has this affected your business?
I never had a business to begin with.
Well,
Right.
What?
Rating,
Sorry, follow.
He closes the door after saying that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
The mayor said this wasn't an inn; they would just have extra beds because some of the people were murdered.
Oh,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. Well,
yeah, because I'm not sure that I was, unless somebody shared that with me. Maybe somebody shared that with me, but
mm-hmm. Let's go to the, I guess, to one of these other below buildings.
Okay. Yeah.
hearts and minds.
Not through that. Get out the window. I'm not gonna stare at him.
It's not your style.
All right.
No.
Ugh.
Oh man.
Maybe Taharga should.
Yeah. Sorry. If you want to lead the way this time.
I'll just kneel out there tying my shoes. You know.
Okay.
You notice that this
good.
corner is gone. You can see right into the house as you're walking by.
No.
Oh, should we even use the door? I guess it is proper.
Should we even?
You use the privacy. Wow.
Just walk in through your broken wall.
Yep. Why don't we help rebuild that wall for her or whatever?
Oh,
Yeah, before you
well,
knock on the door.
don't just talk to them before you do it. But yeah, we'll
Yes.
do it.
All right. I'll knock on the door first.
It's way more impressive.
Yeah.
You knock on
No,
the door.
maybe
but no
maybe
one
they like
answers.
the open air plan.
Hello, we're the carpenters. We're coming here to repair your house.
He's telling you bullshit.
You hear kind of sluggish footsteps make it all the way to the door. And you open up and you see that there is a younger woman. And
Oh.
she kind of looks like she just got up. Her hair's a mess. And she's just like, what can I help you? Why are you? Huh?
It look-
Carpenters? I didn't order any carpenters.
Well, we're not carpenters. We're just passing
Yeah.
travelers. But we can help you with this wall if you'd
That
like.
is correct. Yep.
Oh, I guess I have to pay you somehow.
No payment of such.
None whatsoever. Just maybe we'll have some questions and maybe we'll just chat.
Yeah.
But we'll just get started with this right away.
Yeah, they need the practice.
Right.
So I take it you mend earth.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay.
We'll do that, and then I'll be like, "Hey, Oz, can you finish this off with make the cracks and whatever, mend it."
Yep.
Yep.
You know.
All right. So you guys
See?
flawlessly repair the wall.
And look at that.
All right.
Looks like a well done work from them.
It most certainly was.
Yeah. Hopefully that will.
She kind of is a little more awake now, and it's just like, thanks. I didn't think I would have that fixed ever.
Well, you never know, right?
I asked her, is there anybody in town that does that type of work?
Used to. He's not here anymore.
Hmm.
He left after the first attack.
Hmm.
He gave up. Said this
Oh.
place is a death trap.
Yeah. Well, we're here to help, at least,
Was there ever any I don't, I'm not familiar with these lands being a traveler. Was there any kingdom or somebody that was supposed to come and help and never did? Something like that?
You don't know that you're in the middle of really nowhere? Kind of like a travel between space, on the border of multiple places. Supposed to be a place of neutrality.
Okay.
I see that you have a statue of Zarya. How much faith do you have in her?
You ask me that if I believe in the one who's guarding us?
Just making sure. Just see how much you believe in. I'm just interested, religion-wise, as a traveler.
You see only what's in front of your eyes. But have you counted the houses? Counted the beds?
No, not
No,
yet.
40
not yet.
days ago. 40 days ago. There was
I was
100 of
gonna
us.
say, yeah, I was gonna say
We're down to
insight.
about 20.
Mm.
Where should my faith be placed?
Okay, so we have to. Okay, that's understandable.
It's a shame we
Yeah.
couldn't have been here sooner.
Mm.
Grieve for your loss.
Indeed, we are. I'm
Is there
sorry.
anybody else whose home needs mending?
No, the ones that need the most mending are the ones that are vacant. But
Mhm.
there is a lovely, kind of awkward couple. Husband doesn't say very much, but the wife is always outgoing and the nicest lady you'll ever meet. But she kind of points down the way.
Oh, did we skip that house?
You did.
Yes, we did. Yes,
Yes.
we did
Okay.
skip that house.
These
Right,
are broken
alright.
windows for these guys, so it's not a destroyed wall.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. We'll help them out for
Yeah.
as best we can.
Thank you for pointing us in the right direction.
So you guys
So-
do the same ordeal?
Yeah, we'll do the same deal. You know,
Yep.
we'll say hi first. But
Yep,
yeah.
we'll knock. The carpenters are here
We're, just-
again.
we're suddenly working on your
Warren,
house.
We're the carpenters. Yeah, we came here to help.
Hello. Hi. How's it going?
Hi.
Hey, doing good. As you can see, we are.
Fixing up the neighborhood a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, how much do I owe you?
Oh, you don't owe us anything. Just you know, maybe as strangers, you know, we'd like to show we can be of service, and
One day you can. Yeah, go ahead.
maybe one day you'll return the favor to someone else.
All right, who should I talk to? Who's your higher up?
Zariel.
Oz, right? No, sorry.
We'll go in there.
I thought it was just merely a fairy tale, a folklore, as we've been forgotten.
Well, as you know, there is good fortune that happens here and there. You know.
I guess so. Well, I'm gonna head off to bed. It's getting rather late.
I do want to ask a few questions.
We're gonna be working while this is going on, so
Yeah.
probably can't go to sleep too easily.
Just give it a second here. Yeah. Just to see.
Are you
How
like,
does
purposely making much larger noises than you really should have, just to emphasize
Try
that?
it out. Yeah, he's just trying it out.
Yep.
Is that a performance?
Yep.
Let's see how well
Yeah.
you perform at construction work. Yeah, there we go. You're pretty bad at acting. Sorry.
Okay.
Like
Don't
you
get
start
a job
using
in-
your lips going bang, bang, bang. Smack. Mold.
Well then. Well,
You still
Never
repair
mind.
the wall
This is
nonetheless.
thirsty work. Let's have a drink.
You finish like a quarter of the wall. You can still see in it, and you're just like,
Yeah.
drinks.
Yeah.
It's great. It's good.
Your questions?
That's up to other people.
yeah, I was just saying, like, how has your, has been you and your husband been living here? I know there are tough times, but we're here just to understand if there's anything we can help with.
And who did the wrecking, by the way? Was it the goblins?
No, that one was. Actually, to
It
be
was
perfectly
probably
honest,
the Goliaths, honestly.
Yeah. They wanted to get anywhere to get the food that they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
You know how Goliaths think, obviously.
Yeah.
Thinking with your stomach.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all you wanted to ask?
That and just how you and your husband's feeling. You know, just
Well, wishful, to say the
Okay.
least.
I nod.
Yeah.
And I say, okay, that's good to hear. Jeez. All right, then that's basically it. Hope you
Yeah.
like the new wall here.
Okay.
You do a decent job.
Right.
All right. Well, gentlemen, you've pretty much equated to all but 3 houses.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
we won.
A good amount of time has passed.
Oh.
So Mortazar
Yeah.
has finished up his cleaning for the 2-hour time frame.
Mhm.
And he kind of sees you guys wandering around and fixing houses.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, like, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do the final plan? Bring everybody together? And hope-
Lars is still getting the shit kicked out of him.
Yes, Boris is
Yeah.
still getting the shit kicked out of him.
we see you fly in the
Actually,
middle of the
the
air.
hour
We
is
see you flying
done.
from like one end of
So,
the street to the other.
Actually, it's the other way around. He's now training you in the actual moves because his saying is, now that you've felt it with your body, now you will now perform.
Of
Oh,
course. Let's begin.
So,
Come
yeah,
at
I
me
just say
the same way I came at you.
we will use.
Lars is gonna like yell and fucking try and I guess go at him.
When you start yelling,
Yeah.
he smacks you up the side of the head, and he's just like, a true warrior is silent.
Of course, you're right. My mistake.
All right, we should start by so let's get everybody, try to bring everybody together to the center, and this will be the final part of the plan.
How do you want to? How do you want to go about this?
Well, we were planning either get the mayor and convince everybody to come as best he can, or any ideas?
Yeah,
Some work
I
together.
say just that. We'll try to see if we can convince the mayor if he can call like a
Town hall.
town to come to the square.
Do we want to make this like have that kind of flavor, or do we want to make it like anybody's welcome kind of flavor?
Yeah,
fair
we can
enough.
do anybody's welcome. It's not required, but
Right. We're not going to try
Yeah.
and convince them to
My
tell
suggestion-
everybody they have to show up here now.
My suggestion is we rally the militia.
Our makeshift
Yeah.
militia.
Yeah, but
of
we want
3
to.
other dudes.
We do want to
Yeah.
try. We try to make the idea that the town, could see, the change. Or you are the trump card, by the way.
That way we don't get anybody that is a non-combatant.
Mm. I think objectively we want to get everybody somehow influenced, though, even though we don't want combatants. Yeah, we want to get everybody influenced by.
Well, the
You.
theory is we still have 7 more days
Yeah.
to talk to people
Yeah.
So
or
it's-
something.
growth. We don't have to have them all swooned by
Right now.
tonight. But
Okay, fair enough. That's right. So. Okay,
I think
true.
the whole goal of us trying to bring people, whatever people do show up, is just to get word out that hey, we're here.
Okay.
If you need, some places to vent, whether
Sure.
it be, talking,
bags.
music, or prayer,
Or
And then the
punching
punching
crisis.
bags,
Then the last, yep, and then
that, we're here.
yeah, sounds good. We can do that, and then like the last day, we'll show the trump card we have.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair plan. So,
All right, gentlemen. That is session.
Okay.
You guys have done very well talking to everyone. When we come back, we will have exactly a half hour for you guys to talk, strategize, and whatnot, and then we'll get right into the rating.
And then we'll have the written test.
I'm excited for the feat I'm about to get.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're gonna get a fun feat. Trust me.
Nice.
Yeah.
By the way, I
I'm
want.
very happy someone took his training.
So is this big muscly monk dude? Is he just training me, or has he like agreed to help us in like if we have to fight as well?
Oh, he's just training you right now. You haven't
Cool,
seen
so-
anything to see.
So we
his
don't
name,
know if he's gonna help.
Is his name the Legend?
Is it One Punch Man?
Listen, all I know is that he's
don't
he's a
need
fucking legend.
No, one Punch Man is a bitch. Freaking Master Roshi all the way.
Compared to this
There we
man,
go.
this man's fucking incredible.
This man's name is Legend.
His name is Legend.
Legend.
Man is Master Roshi to me.
Okay.
He's my master Roshi.
We
He's training
did
me.
So
Hell yeah.
we need to go at least. Well, it looks like we did a good job. So hey.
Yeah, I'd say
Alright.
all in
I
all,
don't
that
think
was
we
a good
cucked any of
first
That was
day.
a very good first day. Now, for the next few sessions, to let you guys know, to rectify so that we don't have 14 more sessions of just this one map, I have to time.
We're not going to do
day.
every. We're not going to do every day this
It's
long.
just
Yeah.
it's just this one day that's going to be this long. I will give you the time frame. Generally, it's going to be about a half hour to 45 minutes per cycle.
Okay.
So kind of keep that in mind also with your turns. Josh specifically, I'll talk to him when I can. Being like,
Okay.
just a forewarning so that this could
Yeah.
transition smoothly. Have your turn kind of planned out when it comes around.
Gotcha. Where you're
Like,
going
have
and
your,
all that.
have where you're going, have your spells ready and whatnot, so you can kind of just go, okay, I need to have, I'm going to hit this knoll over here for, 1 die, my damage is this.
Mm-hmm.
This is what this spell's going to do. This, you know what I'm saying?
You're just telling us
So,
to know how to play your fucking character.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
I know. It
Plus
kind of
one.
sounds, yeah,
Plus
it kind
one.
of sounds like that. I just want
So,
to like
doing-
nullify as much as that time that we spend with the
I hear what you're putting down here.
especially with
So-
this fight, just because this fight
So
is
when
very long.
when the
So,
next session starts,
yeah.
Boris is gonna chug a demon ichor now.
Technically, technically.
Nice.
So you're gonna do the.
Nice.
You're gonna give us like 1 minute, right? That's a 1 minute rule for where we have 1 minute to do our decision.
Yes,
Correct.
I'm gonna have
Yep.
time. I'm gonna
Yeah,
set it. Be like,
yeah,
yep,
that's
Okay.
my suggestion. As you just said, institute a time
gonna-
limit on your turn.
because that's how this is going to end up. If that minute is up, your turn's over.
You're done.
That's,
Right.
That's literally what I'm going to boil it down to, being like, you could not act during your turn. The next person.
Yep. So that's fair.
Mhm.
You hesitated
Alright.
in the moment.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's fair.
Yep.
That's
That's true.
fair.
'Cause-
Well, I've
'cause
got to
like I
go
said,
grocery
this is-
shopping, guys, so I'm gonna dip out.
Catch you later.
All right.
Catch you
Well,
later.
Goose, just fill me in if I miss anything.
I like how he did the voice like he's falling down a hole.
Yeah.
But yeah, generally speaking, we should be able to.
Because I'm like I said, I'm gonna bring it up with Josh, let him know to kind of have the expectation and whatnot. Because like I said, this is gonna be a really long, long time frame for you guys.
Combat intensive, yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna die. That's what's gonna happen.
Maybe.
So, quick thing outside of game
Call the code and everything,
for
please.
this is one thing that we definitely should, focus on and try doing some more over the next couple of, nights after if we survive the first initial onslaught. Is we got to start selling the whole Zario part, because
Yeah.
if we just keep, we're travelers and we're here to help and we don't, try to voice the whole Zario
we have
piece,
our
then they'll die being thankful towards, a random group of travelers that came in their, final
Yeah.
days rather
Yeah,
than
yeah.
Dario who
correct.
helped them.
Well,
Right. And I don't know that we need them to love Zariel, but we need
No.
them to at least not hate her.
so we do have our trump card, which is probably Crisis, who can be the last final trump card speaker. Tell them, because he's the most angel out of
Your
all
brains.
of us.
You know.
Yeah. So we just gotta start influencing into the. First, we get the trust. Now we're gonna push the Zario. That's what we're gonna do.
Another thing we gotta make sure we remember to do is to not save people who are going to die.
Mhm.
when the town gets raided, if the gnolls go to kill somebody, we have to let them die because if we weren't there, that was still gonna happen. So
I'm just here to
that's gonna, I think, be the hardest part is
accepting
that people are going to die.
We're gonna get along with these buddies. We're gonna drink with these, and then we're like,
that's what I said. Like, don't get too attached.
Yep, I know.
Yep.
I get it. We're gonna be like, oh, right, and then next day, oh, they're all dead. Well, there we go. We will remember this town.
Alrighty.
So we're good there.
Good session.
Good.
Yep.
I'm heading off.
Wish you guys the best of luck.
Social tension was relative success.
We all gonna die tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Or not tomorrow.
We're
Next
having a
Sunday.
session
Next
tomorrow?
Saturday.
No one told me.
Well, I mean, technically in game tomorrow,
Yes,
but out
that's
of game next week.
Yeah, next week.
There you go.
Well, we're technically early in the morning. Because what you said,
Yep.
it's like they're gonna raid in like the middle of the night, basically.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And, well, we did.
Yeah, you gentlemen, have a good night.
Yeah.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.